Hello and welcome to Mrs. Sassy's Slutty Stream, where we too can put our boobs out for content.
Slutty Sunday stream, a new SSS for this week.
A new SSS. This is for the people out there who make content off of their jugs. So we have jugs and we decided that we would capitalize on that for today. God damn it, I should be monetized. Get some super chats. We could have maybe been a little bit more risque. Any hoodle, I am Sassy Batgirl and we have Vex Electronica. And we are here to entertain you for 2 hours. 2 whole hours, maybe longer. Yes, yay cleavage. Okay, we're going to go through and welcome everybody here. And then we're going to just have a fun show. Vex, thank you for joining me again. Vex was very excited. She wanted to dress up and hang out with me, and I appreciated that because hanging out with friends makes it so much better. Yeah, we'll scissor. Listen, $1,000 sent through. I have some sort of money thing set up in the comments. $1,000 we'll scissor on. Oh God, I hope my mother-in-law's not watching.
It's too late. It's a Sunday.
Oh well, whatever. She's met me before. So, all right. So we've got you are barmy and hypnotic with the because you were wondering what exactly is going to hit your screen. Correct? Trying to figure out what the thumbnail would be like if it was just for Sassy Sasquatch. Well, this is it. Here's your thumbnail. Take a screenshot. Here's your thumbnail. Okay. There's Vex and Jacob. Good to see you. Good to see you. Give Irene a mod. Oh, is Irene here already? And then I heard Tim died too on his stream.
I'm sorry, what?
There's a lot of stuff going on. I was asking, we were saying something last night in the Circle of Jerks chat, and I, said something about Tim, and Nas said that she had died, or he had died. He Irened himself on stream and then followed it up with no joke, and then Copa backed him up. But Tim's Disney sources haven't confirmed or denied, so it's still out. The jury is still out. And then I didn't stay up just long enough to see if he was streaming last night because I had to be ready for all this. Good afternoon, Cajun Corey. Oh, Words of Paradise. Yes, you're finally here on time. On time for the titties. Isn't this how other people act, Vex? I mean, don't they go...
I couldn't celebrate Halloween this year, so this is me because I'm too broke to celebrate Halloween this year. So...
Listen, I don't like to spend a lot of money on costumes either. So last night, legit, if you guys saw the Twitter picture, all of that I was wearing except for the arm sleeves and the tights I bought at Walmart, and they were like $5 total. And those were my combat boots. That was my daughter's entire wardrobe when she went through a phase. So I wore her fake nose ring. I wore all of her jewelry. That was all my daughter's shit. So that's why I did it. All right. Are there funny comments? I got to catch up. I'm sorry.
No, sorry. I'm remembering cannoli in the just like t-shirt, work boots, jeans, Bane mask.
Yeah. No, that's it. You have to understand something about cannoli. He friggin' hates to dress up anyway. So this was our costume last year. I was Batgirl and he was Bane last year when we did, things were different on the channel last year, but him and I did like a Halloween stream. And so he had the Bane mask and he's like, I tried to get him to go as Travis Kelce and me as Taylor Swift. I was going to get a blonde wig. Yeah. And that was the face I got because I was trying to make it easier for him not to wear a mask because he legit wore that mask for 5 seconds. And then so he just walked around looking like a douche all night, just being regular. But that's what he does every day. So let's see. Joker's here. Good to see you. I know. I'm sorry. We were late. It takes a while to look like this. I mean, look at all the work Vex went into. She got it done.
You want to know what's really funny is aside from the wig, this is all just regular clothes for me that I'm wearing. This corset is just part of my wardrobe.
Oh my God. There's nothing wrong with that.
I just bought a wig. I was like, oh, okay, I can dress up as Harley Quinn. Like this was a few years ago. I was just like,
it's absolutely perfect. Wait a minute though. I don't know if you can be on the stream. You're white face. That's cultural appropriation.
Technically, I am a female person of color, so I get away with all of this.
Oh, I didn't know there was a loophole. Okay, I like it. I like it.
It's how
Cassie?
Lizzo can make racial comments as well and still get away with it.
So wait, females get passed to be racist?
Yes, and it's bonus if you're non-white.
Damn it. I've been doing it all wrong all this time. All this time. Hey Nadia, you're here for the Vex pudding. Well, okay. Didn't know we were signing up for Vex pudding.
Listen, Nadia and I reached a new level of friendship this past Thursday on Yeti's stream or Yeti's podcast, in which
I will have to listen to that.
It's basically the Vex show, and I'm the cool one. I'm the cool one. So,
well, I could have told you that from the very beginning. I mean, that totally makes sense. Oh yes, thank you for the great thumbnail. You know, Vex and I, it's always it's a group effort. Oh, well, hello. Good to see you. Aloha. Now in 3D. Yeah, if you'd like to. Absolutely. Oh my gosh. Bat boobs and quinn boobs. That's right. Listen, we're just doing what we've been told to do. Not
if
having
women can get beer made out of their vaginal yeast, then we can show tits for one day of the year on a stream.
That's right.
And now this is proof that we're both biological females, so you can't.
These are real. Like fake ones don't jiggle like that. So there you go. If you guys were on the fence, whether or not, because I know my voice can be deep sometimes. Thank you, Heisman. I appreciate the compliment. Yes, you did almost miss this. We just started. We're just I'm just saying hi to everybody because I don't want to miss anybody. Hello. Yep. Nice. Okay. So here's the thing. We're going to be dumb girls that really have nothing good to say. We don't have opinions. We just have boobs. Because like I said, it seems like that's what a lot of people are doing. No bimbo stuff, boobs are enough. We be classy gents in the chat. Well, speak for yourself, sir. I don't think I have all the classy gents in here. Zach's good to see you. Look, even AJ's here. I think he was hoping one of us dress up as a furry.
I have a koala onesie if you want me to put that on.
I did have a unicorn one.
Right, that's my child-safe Halloween costume for when I go to work. So
gotcha. That was my work costume one year.
There you go. Yeah.
Well, I just didn't. It was a last-minute thing, and some patient walked in with this really cool onesie, so I had to run out and get it. I'm like, "Ooh, that would." Yes, this is how Vex normally dresses. How did you know? I mean, I wanted Vex to be authentic today because we're here for authenticity. You're here for the boobies. I'm telling you guys. This is what YouTube is all about. Yes. Oh, Stephen Ransom. I thought he was congratulating you because you had a good what the fuck is going on today? It's boobs. It's Halloween. So isn't Halloween the excuse to be a slut? So aren't we just leaning in?
Sassy Slutty Sunday stream. SSSS. There you go.
Mrs. Sassy Slutty stream. I was going to drink a Bloody Mary, but I didn't have time, and I'm on an empty stomach. And
I'm on an empty stomach too, and I have a bottle of wine here, so I'm choosing. I've got to be on another stream today as well. So
like that, or are you gonna?
No, I'm actually honestly ready to take this corset off right now. I can't breathe.
No, I'm talking about the face makeup. You could take the corset off if you need to.
Oh no, I'm taking the face makeup off as well.
Yeah, I hear you. I don't wear all this makeup anymore, so it just like last night when I had all that black shit on, like it hurt taking it off my face because I don't do that anymore. Let's see. Jan is here. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. So we're just gonna while Vex is undoing herself. Can you breathe now?
I can breathe now.
Is that like that could be doubled as a waist trainer? Jesus.
No. This is like this is authentic. So it's got the boning and everything on it.
Oh,
I've got a couple of these actually. So I have a aqua one. I've got a bright purple one, which I've used for a Joker cosplay, and then I recently got kind of like a red and black regal one, that I was going to use for Queen of Hearts cosplay.
Oh yeah, that would be cool too. Those are not cheap, are they?
No, no, they're not. It's an investment. But see, look, the tits are still basically up. So
I don't know how you could put them away. I mean, I don't even think.
this is why I wear a loose T-shirt on every stream I'm on.
You know what's funny though? I'd feel so bad for you if you had gender dysphoria and you had to bind those bitches. It would not. It wouldn't work well at all. All right, kids. So I guess the first thing we're going to talk about is we're just going to dive into some fun. Oh no, we're not. We're gonna. Do you want to talk about Matthew Perry real quick? Hold on, let me
Yes.
see.
Rest in peace, Matthew Perry. If you guys haven't heard already, yesterday TMZ reported that he was found drowned in his hot tub at the age of 54, very young.
Yeah, it's a whole weird situation to me. I don't know. I'm actually using Google today, so let's hope that oh, it's working. Yeah, so he died in the hot tub, but Vex, I don't know if you want to share a little bit of your just the behind the thing we talked about before where you and I did not know this, but you said people with certain health conditions should not go in hot tubs, and I did not realize that.
Yeah, no, so yesterday when this came out and they found him in a hot tub, I was already aware that he had a lot of drug issues, and the screenshots started coming out as well that he was shilling the shots really hard last year. But I figure like just even the drugs alone, because he had a lot of stomach issues and digestive issues due to his drug use. So he's
Oh.
had 14 or 15, no, 15 it's either 14 or 15 surgeries for his stomach issues, and then 14 surgeries, 15 trips to rehab. So I figured maybe that could be part of it, but you're not supposed to go in hot tubs if you have really serious heart conditions, apparently. So like if you got like angina or anything like that, you're not
She
supposed to
said
go.
angina, not vagina, just so you guys know, angina is a heart condition.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, it's probably a matter of time till they come out and confirm. And then today they released the 911 call that his parents made, and it was for cardiac arrest. So, but
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt that it's just a bunch of all of those things together that you mentioned, whether it's, we got jugs here. We'll give you a full shot.
I had a corset on earlier, Hypnotic. I just took it off. You're just seconds late, man. Seconds
Yeah,
late.
but you know what? It didn't change the demeanor of her tits. They're totally like still there. Like I'm trying to push mine up because Vex has got such luscious boobies. The whole thing.
Hold on. Just on that note,
Please.
though, I'm telling you, ladies, chest day is really important in the gym. Okay, it's really fucking important.
See? Don't PSA for the day. If you don't take anything from this stream, chest day is important.
Chest day is your breast day.
Yes, it is. So it's interesting though too, because I just have to say that I really feel like the jab has a lot to do. I know, listen, he trashed his body with all of the drugs.
We don't want to get striked for medical misinformation.
Yes, that's true. Anyway, I have my theories. And bless his heart, as Whitey would say, pun intended, rest in peace, Matthew Perry, gone far too soon. Like, I don't know what he was doing right now in Hollywood. I don't know if he had any projects, but I don't know if he's been relevant for a while.
Not really, no. He had a memoir come out last year. I think that brought him back into the spotlight, but he's also a very active, like, anti-drug advocate in his spare time. So
Gotcha.
I think he was just working more on that, and he had an engagement break off, I think, a year or two ago as well.
Okay.
But it's just I kind of feel for him because out of like all of that Friends cast, he seemed like the one that had the most promising career, but because he got involved in drugs and he had so many health issues and whatnot, it's just like Hollywood just kind of spat him out and he never bounced back, unfortunately. Even though he was always
I think he could have done something really well. Just like, wasn't he? I was seeing things that were posted earlier, like the whole 9 yards and stuff he was in. And I don't remember other things that he was in, but he was very likable. I always thought he was Luke Perry's brother. He's not. Just stuff like that. So rest in peace, Matthew Perry. So if you guys wanted any more Friends stuff, it's not happening. I'm sorry. Although they've done 90210 like gatherings and stuff without Luke Perry. It's depressing, but they do it. You know what I mean? They're still capitalizing off that show, and I think that they can still capitalize off of. Oh wait, yes, you're right. The movie with Salma Hayek.
It's
Canola,
not ringing a bell.
It was a good one. Like she played herself, and
Fools Rush In. There we go. Yes, that was a fun movie.
That was a fun movie. So yeah, he did a lot of. So real quick, who's the biggest star out of all of it? Jennifer Aniston. What am I from New York? They had an order everything.
Aniston.
Jennifer Aniston, eh?
She had the biggest career out of all of them. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Oh God. Yeah. So I know there's a lot of controversy with Friends being hyped, overhyped shit. I don't love or hate Friends. I've enjoyed what I've watched, but I wasn't a diehard Friends fan. Like I wasn't one of those where like I had to watch it, or I know like people throw Friends themed weddings and all that shit. And I just don't get that. But
Friends themed weddings?
Oh, I've seen them. And each table is themed out from like a different episode. And I guess every episode is the one where, like, I guess that's the beginning of each title. They call it the one where, like, you know, Rachel and Ross break up for the 100th time or whatever the fuck. So yeah, they do. Oh, look, there's new people. You put boobies out and everybody will show up. Gray BD, good to see you. I think you're new to the any hoodle. So off with the depressing stuff. Here, we're going to bring everybody back real quick from feeling depressed. We're going to do this real quick, and then we're going to go into costumes. I know my transitions. I usually have everything pulled up, but I didn't today because, you know, I had to make a meatloaf before this. You know, Cannoli still has to eat dinner, and I wanted to food prep. So, all right, let me share this real quick. This will take you guys right out of your depression or put you back in one. I'm not really sure. But here's a little dance for you. There you go. Yeah. That's a real woman right there.
You know what I really like about this clip? Because she's very, she comes off at least before the whole lawsuit that she's extremely body positive and beautiful at every size. And she's very clearly wearing a body shaper underneath that suit.
Oh, she is.
Do you see it? You see it?
Yep. Yeah, I do.
See, because the way her hips are meeting her waistline, that's not what that fat roll is supposed to look like.
No, it's not. Like, here's the thing. I have some curves and some things that, you know, I'm not very. Oh, I got a new subscriber. Thank you. That I'm not proud of, and I would never. I don't understand this thought process of dressing like this. I don't feel like this is beautiful. If she could be beautiful if she dressed appropriately and not be a fat turd like that. Do you agree? Like there's a way to present that body shape?
Well, Aretha Franklin was a prime example. She was a big woman, but everyone knew her for her voice, but she didn't dress like this. I agree with you. If Lizzo just shut the fuck up and didn't preach all of this and dressed like reasonably for her figure, she wouldn't have any backlash against her. Yeah, you'll still have trolls making fun of your weight. That's bound to happen, but nowhere near.
Oh, Josh, I'm sorry. I still have to make your sausage and pep. Send me your address. I actually would cook them for you and send them to you. He wants my sauce. He thinks that when he says Mrs. C, he thinks of sausage and peps. So he wants sausage and peppers, which is one of my signature meals I make for cannoli. But I would share with Josh.
Josh wants sausage. No surprise.
He wants sausage because he is anti getting fisted in public streets. So yeah. He's against that. If you guys didn't know, he does not condone fisting in public streets. Yes. Oh, what did you say? I've been here before, but usually just listening. Oh, well, thank you, Gravy. The boobs will get people talking.
Jana, you've got to reach out to us, okay? I just kind of self-invited myself here, to be fair. So
listen, my door is always open. Yeah, Vex, I was just telling Vex like what I was going to do, and like because she helps me with my thumbnail. So I just was like, hey, this is what I'm doing for Sunday's show. I was excited about it. And she's like, hey, would you like if I came on? Can I come on too and dress up? I'm like, abso-freaking-lutely, because we had so much fun last week. And so anytime you want to come on, Jana, listen, you get dressed real quick. I'll send you the link. I mean, we're going to be here for a little bit, so it's up to you.
We need new
Just put
mom
on a bald
representation. There you go.
Put on a bald cap and go as Copa. They did have bald caps yesterday, or when we were put a bald cap on and go as Copa. Be just a real obnoxious guinea, and there you go. What's better than 4 boobs, 6? Exactly. Yep. Mm-hmm. So all you have to do is message me, Jana, if you'd like to come on. I know you're probably just joking, but the invitation's open. So we're going to just go over, like, first, just because it's a fun stream, we're going to look at some of the costumes from last night, see what we think. There was I didn't see any in this article of Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift, because those are the biggest ones right now. But there was a lot of Britney Spears costumes, and I'm going to tell you guys right now, I'm going to save this for Friday for the next Female Perspective podcast. But I did read Britney Spears' book, and I have a lot to talk about. And now I know why she's resurfacing, different, outfits that she wore on her tour and stuff. But that's why Britney Spears is relevant again, because of her book. And good Lord, bless that woman's heart. What are we laughing at?
Sorry.
Whitey?
Is 3 boobs better than 2, though?
Oh, it's a Total Recall line.
I know. That's why
I didn't even know that. I'm so stupid. If Jana comes on dressed in anything other than a burqa, I'm telling him on. Listen, we don't discriminate here. Just because Vex and I are dressed as our normal personalities, like, this is what we are all the time. Oh God, you guys. All right, let me pull this up. So we're just going to go over some costumes, and then we're going to get to some, like, really, I have one controversial costume in here that I want your opinion on to see if you agree, because shit's so crazy right now that I just don't even know if it's appropriate. Okay, let me see.
I haven't seen any of these, so this is a prime, like, this is
so this is a blind reaction.
Yeah.
And I wish they would do, like, let me see if I don't know if I can bring, hold on one second, you guys. If I click on this page, I want to try to make this page bigger. It's Control plus. There we go. Yeah. Make it a little bit bigger here. All right, Ben, we don't need you in the corner. Get the F out. Okay. Maybe a little bit bigger, guys. Okay, so of course, Paris Hilton is Britney Spears, and if you read her book, they're actually really, really close friends, and Paris did help Britney through a lot of stuff. Mm-hmm. It's really interesting. We'll talk about it more on Friday, but this was not even disrespectful. This was her honoring her friend. But yeah,
pregnant? I thought Paris Hilton was pregnant.
Oh, no. Oh, that's a whole nother thing, honey. So she was not pregnant. She had a baby via surrogate. And in the last week, she's had to defend the fact that her son has the biggest fucking head I've ever seen on an infant ever. And they're trying to say that there's look it up. There's something medically wrong with her baby. And she goes, the doctors just say that he's got a big brain, but he's got an abnormally large head.
He's so cute, though.
But his head's really big, right? Does his head look unproportioned to his body, though? Or is it the angle?
Cute, though. Oh
yeah,
my God.
He's cute.
Oh, my goodness. He looks like a little Megamind.
I know. Oh, my God. He should have gone as that this year. That would have been funny. I would have totally leaned into my kid having a big head. So here's 2 other Britney Spears. So we've got Jessica Alba, but which of course she could pull that costume off. Though I think Britney looks more pretty in this costume than,
I didn't even recognize that that's Jessica Alba, in all honesty.
I don't
look like her.
I don't know who Kelly Sawyer Patricoff is. Do we?
I have no idea either.
Yeah. So Britney Spears costumes are coming back. Yes, we're making fun of a baby.
No, they were making fun of a baby. I think he's fucking cute, big head and all.
Yeah, he does have a big head. I'm not making fun. I'm just concerned.
Dildo, actually, she had it via surrogacy because she was having trouble conceiving because she's over the age of 40 now. So that's why she had the baby via surrogate. It wasn't.
Yeah.
She tried for years to get, like, well over a decade, I think, with 2 different partners. She tried to get pregnant and it just wasn't happening.
Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. At least she tried and not just did it to not ruin her body like everybody else. Okay, so this is a pretty good costume. I don't. Oh, Shauna Robertson and Edward Norton as Victoria and David Beckham.
Yeah, that's hot because they just had the documentary series come out.
That's hot
So
too. Yep, which I
yep.
need to watch because I was a major Spice Girl fan.
Mm-hmm.
Still, So this is what the fuck's her name?
Kaya.
Yeah, but isn't that who's her mother? Cindy Crawford?
Cindy Crawford, yep.
Yes. And Austin Butler, I guess. They went as Eddie Sedgwick and Andy Warhol. Not too bad, I guess.
Jana's got to go to the
babies, got to get back to mine. She's up from her nap. I see you later. Let's see. Randy Gerber. Oh, they're the parents as Danny and Sandy from Greece. Not too bad. So far we're being polite.
These are too safe. I don't like how safe all these
They're
costumes
very well. They're safe, and then there's one that gets better. This one's gross.
Yeah, that one's not appropriate at all.
Yeah, that's not appropriate. I think that's so there you go. There's one of the costumes that I feel like maybe is in poor taste, especially making that person look like they really are half dead. Okay, this one right here. I want to know if you guys think this is offensive for what she's dressing up as. Because she is not
typical that a man is the best woman. I don't get this costume at all. Why? Doesn't it make sense that you have her in the Kill Bill outfit and then he would be Bill?
Yes, that's what I'm wondering if like they just did. It's just weird. But are you allowed to be somebody like that if that's not your ethnicity? See, people get all bent out of shape. Like you can't be, and I'm going to go into that later, where you can't be an Indian, you can't be a gypsy, you can't be all these things that you're not because it's now offensive.
I agree with Leon. I actually I don't care about this costume. I fuck offensiveness.
I agree.
I don't care. It's Halloween.
I agree. That's my point.
This costume isn't bad.
No,
at all.
I think it's great.
Yeah.
I don't think but my point is that people would think that she's offensive because that is not her nationality. And so she's making fun. That's the thing. Nobody understands that you can't just dress up as somebody. Well, you know what? My daughter said the same thing last night because I was looking last night because I wanted to present some costumes that are like recent. And I know everybody went out last night. So my daughter sent me this. And she's like, I didn't know that they were still together. And I'm like, I think they were on and off. I don't know. Listen,
there were rumors a couple months ago that they might have split up. That's all. Because they were always in your face. And then all of a sudden for like most of this year, they haven't been in the spotlight at all.
No. Yeah. Well, and then she realized that the ring that he gave her, if she takes it off, she'll bleed to death. So she might as well just get back together with him. That's actually what my daughter said. She goes, I think she feels stuck. Yeah, she is offensive too. If you watch Expendables 4, oh, fuck. Watch me. I'm dressing up as LeBron James. Every time someone opens the door, I'm falling down. Like that. There was speaking of costumes that you're really not supposed to do, although being what is he's Indian. Oh my God, from India. So he's the darker skin, but he dressed up as Rick James. Now people could think that's offensive because he's not black. Rick James.
No.
Somebody on Love. I was following on Instagram. Somebody who did Love Is Blind. He's Indian, so he's got a very dark complexion, and he dressed up as Rick James. But he's not black, so is it offensive? Like that's what I'm trying to say. Like you don't even know what you're allowed to do anymore because people think it's so offensive. Megan Fox has 3 sons that think it's Halloween every day and think they are girls. Absolutely, I agree.
Whenever people say that Megan Fox is hot, I just throw that at them. I'm like, she's got 3 trans kids. She's still hot.
Yeah, I know exactly. Justin Bieber went lazy. He's just a diver. I don't know how he walked in those all night. Okay. This is just this is a guy from Glee. That's the only way I know him. And then some guy from a bunch of Hallmark movies. Safe, they went as
a gay couple.
No, they're not gay. They're actually straight. Cord Overstreet's this one here. He's very straight, and I think this one's just in a lot of Hallmark movies. The one in white
I
is
just
in
assume
Hallmark movies.
any man that was on Glee is gay, so.
Yes. Now, here's the thing. So this is not an offensive costume because I have heard that going as this can be offensive.
Mhm.
But because he's Mexican, they're allowed to do this. So that's Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos.
I still don't think, even if he weren't Mexican, that's not offensive at all.
I agree that this was on the list, though. Yeah, this was on the list. I think I might have a clip in here on the Google Doc that talks about somebody. I think it's a TikTok where they were talking about all the things that were really offensive. And the day of, what is this? The Day of the Dead, which is the day after, right? Halloween?
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, ready?
Look at how edited that photo is. Holy shit.
Yep. It sure is. It sure is edited.
Wow.
Dude, we have 35 people watching. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys. That's a record for us. Woohoo! Titties bring the views. Woo!
Sure.
Sorry, Cannoli. I'm just doing what you say all the women on YouTube do. And look who showed up. Somebody didn't have a tummy ache. I told him last night he better show up because I've had it doing this show just for everybody but him. Anyway, so yeah, you've got Lizzo honoring Tina Turner. This is pretty cute, actually. Actually, I didn't go this far, so this is new. Demi Lovato is Snow White.
Hold on, Demi Lovato's back to being a girl?
What, honey?
Demi Lovato's back to being a girl?
Oh, yeah, you missed that. I think we talked about it on one of our female perspectives. She decided that it was too confusing to be a they them. There was a whole weird reason, which I would have to go back and look at, but she did make a comment about how she made the mistake because they them is too complicated, or she had some bullshit reason as to why she changed back. Okay, so I don't know how many parties this went to, but now Paris Hilton is Mushroom Katy Perry. So I guess that was a costume Katy Perry did. Okay. Camila Mendez. Okay, so she's from Riverdale, the girl in the red hat, and her boyfriend. So save costumes.
Hold on. Go back up.
Sure.
So her last name is Mendez. Isn't that cultural appropriation? Because those are Italian characters.
No, he's Mancuso. So is that Italian? So do they get away with it then? Yeah.
So cultural appropriation then is technically okay if one of the people involved in the costume is of that culture, is what you're telling me?
That is what I'm making up at this very moment right now. Correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Beard of Liberty. Mario and Luigi are brothers.
Oh shit. So they're not. Oh, so they're making fun of the gay community.
Why wouldn't they just well, not even the gay community, they're just
incest. Sorry. Cannoli was very quick with that word. He's over there having a snack talking about incest. You're right.
Peach and Mario. That would have been a cute couple's costume.
See, Cannoli and I could have done that. We have the Mario hat. It's hanging back here.
There you go.
You know what the thing is? Here you go. Italians are basically the Mexicans of Europe, to be fair. Okay. All right. Yes, gay.
No,
well, you know what?
Which one? This is the comment.
Whose comment?
MV Penis.
Oh, hello, NV Penis. I really wish
I'm here for the articles.
I bet you are. Oh my God, NV Penis. That is not Max Van Priestley. It can't be. Sorry. I wish it was, but that picture looks a little weird too. Anyway, so here we go. So that was just regular costumes that aren't offensive, and I figured we would just talk about just from last night. It's all I could find, but I think it's.
I was pretty offended by Lizzo's costume. I wouldn't say this was unoffensive. I was very offended by Lizzo's costume.
What's wrong with that? Isn't that yummy?
That cunt is disrespecting Tina Turner, and she's disrespecting the fucking message that she's been putting out here the whole time, where you need to embrace your body and shit like that. Fuck this stupid bitch. I am so ready for the Lizzo train to fucking derail and crash into Antarctica or some shit like that. I'm done with this chick. This is disgusting. Look at, like, you, just from the clip we showed earlier, we know she's round like a fucking potato.
Right. I know.
No waist shaper in the world will fucking contain that much fat.
No, there's no way. Like you're absolutely right. From that picture to there's no way that is not unedited, that picture. Absolutely. Yeah, that's disgusting. It's just like that. You're right. That is offensive right there. Cause you're not even close. And it's, oh wait, there's another picture. Oh,
look at how, if you just even scroll down a little bit, look at the arm.
Oh,
we all know her arms look like fucking cottage cheese.
Yeah, no, there's no way that they're that smooth. I'm sorry. I mean, you could see, like, I have the same problem. My arms are not smooth. And it doesn't matter how much you work out your arms sometimes. It's like, son of a bitch. So yeah, no, this is totally edited. Like the boob crease, everything is nice. And come on, there's tints and filters and the lights hitting just right. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Lizzo just needs to embrace herself and go as a meatball. That's it.
I absolutely agree with you. For sure.
Okay, we have offensive costumes now, you said? Or
we do, yeah. So
costumes?
Let me go ahead and find that. Costumes from last night. Costumes are offensive. Oh, so we'll do celebrity ones, and then I'm going to go back because there were a couple of TikTok videos going around as to what people's thoughts were.
Okay.
On offensive costumes, like just the general public. Let's see.
Don't tell me is Ewad from Aqua Teen Hunger Force. Right on the nail, Cassie. Right on the nail.
That's right. All right, let me see if I can make this a little bit bigger for you guys. Here we go. Get out of there. Okay. All right. Hello. Oh, Amateur Analyst is here. I didn't see. I'm sorry if I'm missing anybody. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. Aaron, you're new. We had 40 people at one point, which is, like I said, this is my biggest show ever. So I hate to say it, Vex, but I think they're right. I think boobs do sell on the internet. See, nobody's going to tune in next week because it's going to be me talking about regular shit. They're going to want the titties, and then I might be fucking myself here, but whatever. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, let me get rid of this, and so I want to know what you guys feel is offensive. These are the most controversial celebrity costumes, just when I was kind of Googling. Mm-hmm. So apparently this is offensive because he was wearing, Harry Hamlin was wearing a red t-shirt with a swastika. Now, please don't hate me in the comments, but do you know about Sid Vicious? Can you give me a background?
Sid Vicious is a punk rock singer. I can't for the life of me remember from which band. It might be the Sex Pistols. I could be wrong, but
okay.
Very, very big figure. He was very controversial too because he was always getting into X, Y, and Z trouble with drugs and law enforcement and sex scandals and all of that. Yeah, thank you. Okay, so it was Sex Pistols. Okay.
Okay, there you go.
I don't know about this whole Nazi thing, but I'm going to make a controversial take here. Okay,
please. I like it.
We need to take back the swastika. Okay, for one reason only.
Please.
At the Austrian painter, who shall not be named, he took this symbol from Hinduism, where it is basically a symbol of kind of peace, unity, love. It's a very positive symbol. I've got a fucking swastika hanging just above my front door when you walk in. It's in brass and it's been blessed by a priest. So I would, no, for some reason, despite thousands and thousands of years of the symbol being used in a very positive way, all everyone ever associates it with is a failed regime, but 80 years ago now. So I think we need to take it back. Just saying. It's not a bad thing.
You know what? I appreciate that because I absolutely had no idea there was a history behind the swastika.
Yeah.
I had no idea.
It's a holy and very loving and positive symbol that was just co-opted by...
We need to take back the swastika white face Vex Electronica. Would you expect anything else here? Come on. Would you expect anything else? Absolutely. Stop lying, Vex. You Nazi, you Nazi
I'm a Nazi sympathizer. What can I say?
Wow, that's really interesting. So it's just because he decided to adapt to take that on himself and make it really bad. Now nobody sees it as peace anymore. That is really sad. So do people still? Well, I guess your family still uses it as a peace sign.
Yeah. My parents are both,
Wow.
well, my mom more so is very spiritual, very religious. So yeah, they used to go to India quite regularly before COVID happened. And they always went, and they have a friend over there that is like a priest, and they go and bring back blessed things. Like um they brought back like a blessed coin of a god, and I just keep it in my truck because I spend so much time on the road. So
Sure.
yeah.
Wow. That is really interesting. And so do you see this quite a bit all over India, or do they kind of keep it hidden
I
because
haven't been to India, but like for them, it's a religious symbol, so it's not frowned upon the same way as it is in the West here. Because there's a completely different association, and one that
right.
far predates Germany's use of it.
I just wonder if it's predominant over there, like we see crosses a lot here. If it's prominent over there, like in people's households, where
Mm.
you have crosses in houses here. If it's swastikas would be in an average Indian home.
Words of Paradise said, "Well, Sid Vicious used the Nazi version on purpose. The 70s punk. Oh, in 70s punk, his goal was to be as offensive as possible in an attempt to destroy Britain's norm. So he wore. Oh, okay, so that makes sense now. The outfit makes
Okay.
sense.
All right. So I guess this is an offensive costume because he was trying to be offensive. So it makes sense. But I would not blame, like, if you want to if you want to dress up as something offensive, it doesn't mean you go along with the ideology of the like really when I get off this stream, I'm going to finish meal prepping. I'm not going to go out and fight fucking crime. It's a costume, people. It doesn't mean he shares the same thought process of a swastika. So
Even then, he should still know that's in poor fucking taste. He could have swapped out the T-shirt for anything.
yeah, that's
Anything at
true
all.
too, because it's not like this was his MO where
Yeah.
that's all he wore was that shirt. Yeah, good point. Good point. Oh, okay. Wait a minute. Oh, wait, I have to go this way. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry.
arrows.
Sorry.
You're good.
Next gallery. Okay. Oh, is that do I have to go backwards? Okay.
Yeah.
I have to go backwards. Sorry. So this one is heidiklum as the goddess Kali. I don't know how to say that. Kali. Okay. So the Hindu community was understandably offended after she dressed up as the goddess Kali for her annual Halloween party. In fact, many leaders slammed her for the choice and asked her to apologize, which she never did. What do you think about this? Is this offensive?
I want to part of me is just like, oh, you should be able to dress up as whatever you want for Halloween, but like Kali is like a destroyer and a creator. She's a very powerful god. So I can see why this would bother people in all
Well, if you
honesty.
can see right here on the corner, this is a really bad picture that they decided to put in this, but she's got heads all around her belt, and then she's holding a head here.
Yeah.
So this is
So
okay.
that part especially, I get the heads are in really poor
Yeah.
taste. I wouldn't have done that.
Okay, gotcha. Which is why she's on the thumbnail, people. Thank you so much. I mean, when I was Googling most offensive costume, this came up over and over. Like, I think this might be the number one. What do you say? Notice that the ladies are adults and AJ isn't here. No, he stopped by earlier just to see what we were. And because we're not furries or young children, he left.
I think we're too chestily developed for AJ's tastes.
That's the problem. He likes a more flat chest and furry. We still love him, but all right. So heidiklum. Okay. Listen, I don't understand how this is offensive.
It's because of the whole colonizer logic. It's like how like people on like TikTok and stuff are like, "Oh, my white boyfriend calls me an N-word in bed," right? If it's a black woman, it's like I think it gives off that vibes. So people are a little
But do you think, and at the end of every article here, you guys, it's always saying that they had to apologize.
I don't see anything wrong with this costume. I see nothing wrong
I don't
with
either. I don't either. Okay. I just wanted to make sure you thought the same thing.
it.
Scott Disick as Sheik.
Of course, Scott Disick would do this.
I know. When is it just not a costume? When is it offensive? Like,
this doesn't seem offensive either, because this is like, I don't see a problem here. I don't see a problem here.
Okay, good. I don't either.
I'd colonize Hillary Duff as well, Cajun Corey, or she could colonize.
There you go. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, I just don't think it's, and the funny thing is that he wore it to a costume party, but he didn't apologize for it, which I appreciate. I don't think
good.
I don't think, hi Mike, good to see you. I don't think any Arabs would have found this. I don't think so either.
I don't think anyone except for really liberal white people found any of this offensive, in all honesty.
Right. So. No, I absolutely agree with you. 110%. Again,
don't see a problem with this. And this is really tame, actually.
Yeah.
This is super tame. She's just wearing the headband and the necklace, really.
No,
she's off the rest is just a nice dress.
And it says celebrities who think it's okay to dress in culturally insensitive outfits. This is culturally insensitive. I don't see it.
I don't see it either.
Okay, so let me ask you, if you, so that's like saying you dressed up as Carmela Soprano from The Sopranos because you wanted to. You really liked her. You're not Italian. That you're playing an Italian. You're dressing up as an Italian character. Is that culturally insensitive? They would say so. That's how fucking stupid this is. That's why I wanted to talk about that. Dude, we have 43 people watching. I can't thank you guys enough. Thank you so much. It's all the titties. Damn it. Damn it. That logic is real. The logic is real. Okay.
I should have kept the corset on a bit longer then.
Well, listen. You got to do what you got to do. So Ashley Benson, she's a Pretty Little Liars style as Cecil the Lion. Cecil the Lion.
This was offensive?
Cecil was a 13-year-old lion I remember this. This pissed me off too. It doesn't mean the costume's offensive.
The hunter, the hunting incident, right?
Yes. Yep. Where I remember the American dentist was like taking a picture by it. And it did piss me off because it's like, why do you have to go out and kill animals like this? Like, there's no reason to kill a lion. So it's just for sport. So somebody dressed up as the actual lion. But here's the thing. That just looks like a lion costume. She had to go out of her way to say what she was dressing up as.
Yeah, that could easily be like a Wizard of Oz cowardly lion take, in all honesty.
Exactly. It just looks like a really comfortable onesie, to be honest, too. Yeah. I mean, so she did end up apologizing, but I don't think it's offensive either. I didn't like that this lion got killed, but at the same time,
correct me if I'm wrong, Chad. Please. Like I'm kind of on the same page as you, where I don't agree with hunting, but like I mean, sport.
Well, hunting of certain things. Hunting of certain things I don't agree with.
Sport hunting.
Right.
I'm totally okay with hunting. Otherwise, if you're, you use up the animal and you're kind of using cycle of life kind of thing, right? But isn't it common for male lions to be really aggressive given certain like hierarchy issues within like a pride or something like that? Am I mistaken?
I mean, that could be it. That could be it. I know 47, Josh, right? It's freaking crazy. Are you guys like putting something out on Twitter that says there's boobs on my channel? Because I'll need you to do that every week for me, except I don't think I can show boobs every week. I mean, I could, but I don't want that to be my channel. I know, right? Holy shit, 47. Either it's the boobs or it's Vex.
There we go.
I don't know yet.
I had to say, there we go. Yeah, they kill the younger males. There we go.
Oh, okay. So the thing is, too, is I'd like to know a little bit more about the fact, they allowed this person to hunt, right? They didn't, this wasn't illegal.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of like, I'm on the fence. I understand it, but I also don't agree with it in a lot of respects, but I don't know what the case was with Cecil the lion. I don't know if he was aggressive and that's why he was allowed to be hunted.
Yeah, that's a good point. So yes, let's not forget Vex's feet pics from last night. I was browsing through Twitter at a Halloween party and saw feet and went, oh my God, Vex showed her feet. Did you get paid for that?
I'm a man. I'm a woman of her word. Okay, I said if they got to 200 likes, I'd post a feet pic.
All right, so what are we going to do here? I mean, we almost had 50 people, and then there was, I
I'm
guess, half
sitting
the
here with
likes.
my fucking tits out. I think
Yeah, that's
that's
true.
good
That's
enough.
enough, people. That's enough, people. Come on. That's enough. There was, hold on a second. There was, the lion basically had a bounty on his ass. Oh, okay.
So,
Listen.
oh, Zach says Cecil was basically domesticated. Okay, now we need to look it up. Hold on.
Okay, it's about 50,000 per lion. That money then funds the nature reserve. Okay, yeah, I guess we should look this up a little.
Okay.
We lost 10 people viewing because the boobies are not out and about. I think they wanted to see nips. That's okay. That's all right, people. I know. I didn't realize that. Yes, I know. Plenty of gooch shots. Gooch where you'd like. We're just trying to find to see if there's an article about Cecil the lion, because now we're kind of interested in finding out. Let me see if there's any. Yeah, there's nothing here either.
Well, just all the articles that are getting pulled up have a very obvious bias against the killing. So I'm just trying to find something that's neutral at the very least.
Oh, here you go. Even though I've listened before, Vex's Harley costume helped. Well, thank you. I appreciate you. This will not be a regular occurrence. I mean, the costume. Vex can come on whenever she wants, but have to wait 2 hours to show nip. Listen, I can't guarantee anything. Yeah, so that would be interesting to find out exactly what happened here, but I guess it was a very controversial killing. And
well, it's like that. I think there was a woman a couple of years ago, similar situation where she posted a picture. It might have been a lion again. It might have been a rhino, some other big animal, and it also caused an uproar for the same reason. But yeah, so, as someone mentioned, yeah, a lot of conservation things do that because it's an easy way to raise money. Since a lot of the places that, especially in Africa, when it comes to the conservation stuff, they don't get a lot of money from the government. So they're really dependent on ecotourism and donations. And especially
go ahead. Sorry.
I was just going to add on, like, especially during COVID, that was a huge issue because nobody could travel anywhere. And then some, like South Africa, for instance, had, like, it was a requirement to have the thing to get into the country, and that dwindled stuff as well. So
Zach's just sent me something. Thank you, sir. That Cecil was a male African lion who lived primarily in the Hwange National Park in Zimbabwe. He was being studied and tracked by a research team of the University of Oxford as a part of a long-term study. So on July 1st, 2015, Cecil was lured out of the protected area and wounded with an arrow by an American recreational big game trophy hunter, then tracked and killed with a compound bow the following morning between 10 and 12 hours later. So the person had purchased a hunting permit and was not charged legally with any crime. Authorities in Zimbabwe have said he is still free to visit the country as a tourist, but not as a hunter. Wow.
Okay, so he was being studied and people were upset about, there was no reason to kill him, essentially.
No, there was no reason to kill him. He was lured out of his safe space and he got killed, and he shouldn't have been. He was actually in protected area. So that's why it's so controversial.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that does make more sense. So there you go. We went on a deep dive of Cecil the lion. All right, next. Okay, Ellie Goulding as a Native American chief. I'm not offended.
Not offended, no.
Nope, not offended either. If anybody in the chat's offended, let me know. I mean, I want to know.
Actually, you know what? If anyone in the chat is offended by someone dressing up as a native for Halloween, go step outside, touch some fucking grass, and then go to a crowded place and get someone to punch you in the fucking face because your logic makes no fucking sense. Stop being so soft.
Exactly. That's why we are the way we are because we're not even allowed. Like, that's why we're so freaking soft, is that nobody can even do that. Like, that everybody cry. Why would you even cry about this? This is so stupid. If I was, okay, here we go. See, Day is the Dead.
Yeah,
Day
okay,
of the Dead.
so her Day of the Dead costume is offensive, but Kelly Ripa doing it is fine because her husband is Hispanic.
Correct. You're catching on. You're picking up what I'm putting down.
This logic
I mean, that's
doesn't
what I'm
make any
making
fucking
up because
sense.
it's the thing is how does it make any sense? Like, I'm trying to put logic to something that's so absolutely ridiculous. What did White Bear say?
You know what, Whitey? I planned one year to go as an EB Games, or I guess GameStop representative, and I had the headset and I just had a bullet hole. I still have a lot of the gear they gave me when I was working there, so I've got like a really nice Star Wars Battlefront polo that I was gonna wear. So
See, there
yeah,
you go. So
there
she
is a lot
tried.
of boob in that costume. Yeah, there is a lot of boob in that costume.
Yeah, so yeah, so she got in trouble because it's a Mexican tradition that honors people's dead relatives. What if she just thought the costume was beautiful, or the whole idea of honoring dead relatives from that culture is beautiful? Why can't this be honoring a culture? Why is this being
I'm curious if maybe because like the outfit she's actually wearing wouldn't imply that she's like it's a Day of the Dead costume.
I agree.
It's just the
Yeah.
makeup, right? So I wonder if she just had like a Day of the Dead mask instead of makeup, if maybe that would have changed whether this was offensive or not.
Or maybe change the outfit with the makeup. I don't know, but
Yeah.
maybe you're right, because you're right. Kelly Ripa, even though she's married to a Mexican man, her outfit was very tasteful and it was very appropriate in honoring the culture. Maybe it's because you're right. This is just not like, I don't think anybody at the Day of the Dead, whatever they do, the next day would be showing up in this type of outfit. Yeah, I know. I'll check my privilege. Absolutely. So, okay, what about this? Now she's black. Well, no, she's half black, half white. Tia Mowry.
Yeah, yeah.
So, is this
Don't
offensive?
see any problem with this. Nope. Don't see any problem with it. Nope. If she were a white girl with a black face, also would not have any problem with it.
It just says, please do some research on cultural appropriation. Geisha costumes are not cool. By the way, she's half black, half white, and tons of people dress up as black people. So, and is she offended over that? Like, I don't understand the offense. It's just so stupid. Kim Kardashian as Aaliyah.
Okay, I have a problem with this costume because
Please.
it's not so much that it was offensive, it was just that Kim Kardashian wanted another reason to just show off her body. That's all.
I think you're right. I do. Yes, we do know Canadians love their blackface. Absolutely. Bring back blackface, Vex 2023. Yeah, but she's saying that it's a woman. I wasn't dressing up as a race or cultural, but rather as a woman whom I will always admire. And this was before she was black by injection, right? 2017.
No, she was with Ray J before that.
Oh
Before
shit,
Kanye.
that's right.
Yeah.
So okay, you're right. I forgot. You're right.
Yeah.
I forgot how she got famous. Thank you. Yes, Kim Kardashian offends me just in general. The Japanese have said multiple times they don't give a damn about other cultures using their aesthetics as costume. There is a story after story of Japan saying, shut the fuck up about cultural appropriation. Good. Good. I'm glad they're not uptight twats, because who cares?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this is pretty funny. I don't know who Gemma Khan is. Who's that? Do you know?
Khan. I have no idea who this is. Producer.
All right.
Dresses Melania Trump for a UNICEF Halloween ball in 2016, complete with Donald Trump grabbing her from behind. I mean, that's kind of funny. I don't think that's offensive either.
I don't either. And he wasn't was he president at the time? I forget what the time falls.
2016.
Yeah, so it was January of 2016 he was sworn in. Okay. Yeah, who cares? Oh my God. What about all the Bush masks people do? How is this? Is it because he's grabbing a woman? Okay, whatever. Get the fuck out of here. This was really controversial. Like, I remember this being a really, really big deal. What are your thoughts on this one?
Don't care. I just think that I fucking hate the show Orange is the New Black. I think it's
Me
just
too.
weird, lesbian, feminist propaganda. I don't particularly like any of the characters. The plot got pretty boring after the first season.
Agreed.
This was just like the show that really like propelled off the Netflix originals, right?
Yes. Yeah.
So I've
I agree.
but she should have known that this was in poor fucking taste. Like it just looks weird because like she looks like she's got dirt on her face to try and look black. Her hair just looks
Ooh.
like a fucking mess. Like just go as a prison inmate. That makes far more sense.
You know what? I agree with you now that you're saying that. First of all, one, the show started off real strong because
Mhm.
we really enjoyed it. And then it
Yeah.
just fell off. And you're right. It became a lesbian porn. It really did. There was no good storylines anymore. Everybody was just having sex with everybody else. If that's your thing, fine. But I was kind of looking for maybe like a decent story.
Yeah.
But now that I think about this, she didn't even commit to the costume. She could have at least colored her hair dark, like
Well,
with some spray.
why didn't she just go as the main character? Because she basically looks like the main character IRL. That's what I don't
Oh
understand.
yeah, that's
That's
true.
like this is just like the whole like racism aside, this was just a stupid choice on so many other fronts.
Yes, Mr. Brown. I said less porn. I'm sorry. Les porn. Les porn, not
Let's be
less.
honest. Let's
Les.
be
Les
honest.
with the Z. You should be sorry, Hunty. We have boobs out and everything. No, good to see you, Hunty. Appreciate you. Yeah, I think this is not even just in poor taste, but it's stupid. Like you're right. It was a very poor attempt at the character. I may have had more respect for her if she committed a little bit more, but then of course you can't do blackface because then you get in trouble. So yeah, you're right. Maybe just steer clear of this costume because it just doesn't work for you.
Yeah.
Chris Brown is a terrorist. I'm gonna tell you right now. Going as a fucking terrorist in 2012, that was poor taste. That was offensive. I agree. What the fuck, bro? After
You
9
know what?
11?
You know what I find funny is so
Oh,
Chris
hey,
Brown.
Squeaka. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, hold on. Okay, I think we are missing the point of Halloween. It's a time to
Yes.
simply be. Oh, I didn't finish reading it. What the fuck?
Oh, sorry. Oh, I thought you were having
No.
a point. You sounded so smart. Go ahead.
Oh, thank you. It's a time to
Yeah,
simply be someone or something else. Period. You're not doing it every day, even if you wear an outfit more than once in the season. I agree with you, Squeaka.
I agree with you too.
But I find it funny because this is 2012. When did he and Rihanna date? I think it was around this time, or maybe right before this time.
They were taken at Rihanna's Halloween party in West Hollywood. So I think they were together at this point, or there was some, they weren't hating each other. He hadn't beat the shit out of her yet for opening her mouth because she probably said
Okay.
something stupid.
Okay, so I find it funny that he's on a list for being offensive as a terrorist, but we are still fully endorsing his career despite it being proven that he is a woman beater.
Yeah.
And not only that, but he beat a woman of color if we want to use progressive language.
But it doesn't matter because he's a man of color. So you're allowed to beat your own race.
So it's okay to play into certain stereotypes if you've got the right skin color, is what you're saying.
I don't know. I'm so confused. There's so many different theories.
Why are there so many rules for Halloween?
There's so many rules for Halloween. You can't beat your own race. You can't dress up as another race. Had it. You want to see Cavill boob out? Oh, Cavill? Henry Cavill.
Cavill,
Oh my God.
your pronunciation's all over the place today.
I know you got me all up hot and bothered. I can't. It's all the boobs. No, wait. Oh, it was 10. Oh, you're right. Fuck. That was okay. You know what? That was my bad. I was thinking 2011. It was 2001. It was 11 years after. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Listen,
I don't know. I'm
Chris
being a
Brown
hypocrite.
is just hustling and bustling. Okay.
Yeah, you're
Don't
right.
find this offensive. This is funny for other reasons, in all honesty.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I don't know. I just don't like him either. I know I'm starting to talk like you now, Joker. Oh my gosh. All right. So I guess it's not offensive. I was thinking when I first read the date, you see 20 and then you automatically, I was thinking 2001 and I thought he did it the year after. So my bad. I guess it's not that offensive. If it was right after 9/11, I would say that was in poor taste. Hi, Matt.
Waving at you, Matt.
See, she's waving at you and her boobs jiggled a little when she waved. See? Woo!
They jiggle when I laugh as well.
Yes, Vex's boyfriend has played dress up more than any of us. He likes to do blackface.
I think he's too
Yes.
gay to be called my boyfriend. Just a heads up, White Bear.
Yeah, I think so too. Yes, our boobs are looking awesome. We're just trying something out today. We're seeing if all the hype lives up. We're showing boobs on a YouTube stream brings the people, and I'm at 46 people watching. So fuck, there's something to it. Either that or we're just really cool bitches. All right, so I can't say her name. I guess she's a housewife, real housewife of some fucking place. She dressed up as Diana Ross. Is this offensive?
Well, she's darkened her skin, so I can see why that might be offensive. But I don't see a problem with this.
Oh, she said I had bronzer on that I wear normally like the rest of my skin. I'm tan
Okay,
like right now. So
then
I
I can
didn't do
see that.
anything or would ever dream of doing a blackface ever. I'm very sorry, everyone out there, if I offended anyone.
I got no problem with it.
What if that's her favorite?
Singer.
Yeah,
Maybe that's her
exactly.
idol.
Exactly. Yeah. See, you're right. And she did it well. I mean, I don't think that there's some bronzer on there, but if we compare it to other pictures and she normally looks like that, then that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a big deal. You're wearing whiteface. I mean, who cares?
I mean, technically, aren't I culturally appropriating because I'm dressing up as a crazy white woman today?
Yeah, you are.
So,
Yeah,
what are the
absolutely.
rules there?
I'll get back to you on that. I'm still
What are
confused.
the rules there?
All right. So Lily Allen is Dr. Luke.
Who's Dr. Luke?
I'm
Oh,
wait a minute.
right after
Oh,
Kesha accused him of sexual. So Dr. Luke was I remember because Kesha at the time too. So she was just coming out about the fact that she had been raped by some Hollywood executives and some high people, and this was also around the time that she was coming. I think Scooter Braun was her
yes.
producer, so she
Yep.
was coming out against him as well. So all of this was starting to lead. Yes, this is in poor taste. This is
Yeah.
definitely, especially since Lily Allen is a sexual assault survivor as well. This is a very poor taste.
Okay, see, I'm so glad you're here for this show because I would have never known that. I don't know a lot about Lily Allen. So, yeah, that is in very poor taste then. So, there you go, kids. We found an offensive costume.
I wouldn't
Yeah,
even say
that's weird.
it's not offensive. It's just a very poor taste.
There you
That's
go.
all.
There you go. It's offensive to maybe, Kesha or whatever, but it's in very, very poor taste.
Mhm.
Much stunning, many brave. I know. It's so ridiculous that everybody, even Kelly Clarkson, has spoken out about hating Dr. Luke.
Yeah.
Oh, Lance is here. Hi, Lance. Good to see you. Sassy Cat and Scary Toes. That's I thought her toes were
dead cats
beautiful.
today. No dead cats today.
No, I'm Sassy Cat and you're Scary Toes because you posted your feet, but your feet pic was beautiful.
Thank
I
you.
saved it to my camera roll for when I'm having a bad day. Look at her face. Listen, you mind your business. You posted it on social media. We could do whatever we want with your feet.
Were you the one bookmark on that post then? Oh no, you said you downloaded it. You said you downloaded it.
Do you really have a bookmark?
Yeah, someone bookmarked that. Also, like I haven't hid this at all. I guess I just haven't straight out said it, but I have a foot Instagram, so
Well, everybody, she will put the link in the chat. If you stay to the very end of the show, you will get her Instagram foot site. No, wait. Foot feed? Foot feed.
It's why I have the PayPal email I have. There you go.
You guys, we all have to make a living, okay? Times are tough.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I guess that's it. So, see this picture here, she looks a little bit darker. Like she put on so right here it looks a little bit, but it's a really, really sad attempt at
that's
at
just
doing
stupid. Again, she should have just gone as the main character, and it would have been fine. It just looks sloppy.
Yes. Oh, here we go. Yes, Sassy is the cat. Vex is Little Miss Longtoes, aka Witchy Feet. I liked your feet. I thought they were.
It's okay. Foot fetishes are weird, dude. I agree, but there's a market out there, and once upon a time, I needed some money. So,
are you being serious?
I'm being dead ass serious,
dude. I'm fucking jealous.
I didn't make that much money off of it because I couldn't commit to it. That's all.
It's a big commitment, right? And your feet always have to look good. And so you have to keep up on pedicures, don't you? I mean, mine always look good because I wear a lot of sandals, so my feet can get dry. But after a pedicure, I should take a bunch of different pictures. But it's the same.
I have a
Same
lot
toe
of
color.
callus on my feet from like hiking boots and work boots and
Sure.
all of that
Yeah.
stuff. So you have to always get the callusing done. So
Yeah. No, for
Yeah.
sure. I always have to get that as well. And it's yeah, it's we're not going to talk about it because then you're going to tune right out. What?
Ford made a nice pun up there in the chat. Why does Quentin Tarantino like evil? Because it's a foot.
Oh, I like that. There you go. Gord's always good with the jokes.
He is, yes.
He's always good with the jokes. Well, thank you, kind sir. Let's see. We've got what else did I have here real quick? Oh, since we're on that, let me pull this up. I think I saved this for a reason, so hopefully it's worth the watch. This was somebody. Oh, first of all, I found a new person on the TikTok that I absolutely love following. His name is Clarkson Lawson, and he is a very openly gay guy. And he calls out his people all the time for just being fucking stupid. And I kind of just like it because he's gay, but he's like, it's not his whole identity. Anyway, so he posted this video of this girl who was telling us which costumes were appropriate this year. So this is a recent. So we'll just go through it. It's 1 minute and 27 seconds. We can pause it if we need to, but this is a fresh look at what people are thinking are offensive. When she waves, it means, oh, hello, Roman. You found it to the boob party. You found your way. Yes, I know, a gay guy on TikTok. What are the odds? Anyway, I really like his takes on stuff. All right, let's share this. I mean, her takes were just ridiculous.
She looks ridiculous, so this makes sense now.
Exactly. For sure. I mean, you always have to consider the source giving you the information. Absolutely. All right, here we go. Let me make sure the volume is up.
What's up, guys? With Halloween coming up, I want to go over some costumes that you should avoid.
I can't wait to watch this person go on a power trip telling me what I can and can't do.
Native American anything, okay? Just throw that out. Avoid anything regarding the G slur, which I'll put up because I'm not going to say it.
You can't go as a gypsy anymore. That's offensive.
I'm going as a gypsy next year then.
Me too. Me too. I would totally rock this car. What a gypsy? And she's like, she won't even say the word. Oh my God. Here we go. Yes. There you go. You'll get whatever chat. You'll get whatever you want today within reason. Yeah. So she won't even say the G word. When did gypsy become offensive? Josh just fell in love, except this guy is rocking gay face. Yes, we did find out that Josh likes a guy that doesn't look gay.
Yep.
Yeah. Which was an interesting take. So basically, the less gay you look and sound, the better off Josh is with you.
I agree with you, Lance. It does look more like a pirate costume than a gypsy costume.
Oh, yeah. You're absolutely right. It does. I would have thought she was a pirate. So what's the difference between, I guess she'd need more layers?
A pirate has booty. But
we'll be here all day, people. Thank you. Leave your tip out on your way out. All right. So you can't be a gypsy.
Say it. Just get away from it. For the love of God, please don't dress up as a Mexican man, woman, anything like that. Don't even think about dressing up as a geisha. Please leave Sugar Skulls alone. Do not buy this fucking wig.
I don't know about y'all, but this whole
Hold
video
on.
makes me want to dress up in the costumes that she's showing. Now, look, you personally can choose to be offended by whatever you want. You can go through life getting offended by the wind. That's fine. I don't care. But you're not the spokesperson for every single culture on what is appropriate and what isn't. And frankly, nobody is. Culture is meant to be shared because we are all human. I think sometimes we forget that. How big does your ego have to be to sit there and tell other people that they can't appreciate culture or have fun with it because you deem it offensive? Not to mention, there's nothing to be offended about. Why is it offensive if somebody dresses up like a different culture? Why? Now, this may not be the case, but in my experience, anytime I've come across somebody who gets offended over things like this, they're so filled with like vitriolic hate towards one specific group of people that they want to dictate how they live their lives. It has nothing to actually do with wearing the costume and everything to do with how you perceive the people who are wearing it. Wear what you want for Halloween and have fun with it, okay?
Exactly. You heard it first.
You know what I found was interesting that wasn't on her list, or maybe it was in a part 2 of this video, or he didn't cover it. But there's been a costume for a number of years where you can dress up as a Catholic priest and you can have an inflatable child wrapped around your waistline.
I have no words for that. Holy shit. Yeah, that's bad. That would only be if you were like throwing a party where you told everybody to come as like the worst costume you could find. I could understand that. Like that is in really, really poor taste. But where are we going to draw the line? You know what I mean? Like, I guess we draw the line where, the gynecologist that was rude and stuff. I don't know. What do you think? Where is the line? What? Oh,
Z's getting screenshots. So
here, hold on. We'll help you. Shit I do for views. Good Lord. Yeah, I know. So where do you draw the line on offensive costumes then?
There is no line.
Now,
I'm literally sitting here in whiteface. There's no line.
I know. But see, whiteface and blackface don't offend me though. Even if I was black, that wouldn't offend me. Like he just said in the video, what if we were obsessed with African American culture and we really wish we were, and it was fun for us to dress up or whatever? Like everybody has their reasons, and it's not to be hateful per se. Why is everything always about hate? Why can't it be where you just are liking that culture and you want to honor it? Like, why is there so much that goes into Halloween? Like, is there a spooky man outside your window again?
No, there's a car. That's all.
Yes, she can crush a beer can. And if you stay around to the end of the stream, maybe that'll happen. Anyway, so there you go. Those are offensive costumes. Here was one right here, which was hysterical. This is a lesbian Nana costume. And R2 sent this to me earlier. This was pretty funny, I guess.
What's Nana? Like Nana as in grandma?
Yeah. That's what it just says lesbian Nana costume. And I guess this is everybody that you're seeing at every gathering now. Hold on, let's see. I don't know. She won some sort of award or something for doing this, but she was at a costume party or a costume situation. And it's in another country.
Nana! Oh!
Yeah.
The police officer, Nana.
Oh, okay. Is there a police officer, Nana? I missed that.
Okay,
please.
over the summer, so there is this really dykey looking police officer in, I can't remember what town it was in the UK. It might have been outskirts of London or something. But this teenage autistic girl saw this officer with this short blonde hair, very androgynous looking. Like 20 years ago, you'd point and say that's a fucking lesbian. This autistic girl was just like, she looks like a lesbian. And then this officer came to the girl's house with several others and arrested her for like anti-gay speech or some shit like that. So it was a huge thing on the internet because there were it's a UK policewoman. Yeah.
How did I miss this? Oh my! So you mean to tell me that the autistic girl said some things that she was not maybe aware of what she was saying, and it was so offensive that the police officer went to the girl's house and they arrested her?
The police officer took offense, and it feels like more and more people are forgetting that a police officer, someone who upholds the law, is supposed to be objectively neutral. So if you're hiring a fucking dyke that gets offended by someone saying that you look like a dyke, you should not be you should not be in any position of authority whatsoever.
Holy shit. How did I miss that story? I'm always all over the interwebs. I think
recently it came up back in the news a couple weeks ago because the family is planning to sue over that.
Good. They should. Yeah. They should. Get the fuck out of here.
Wild. Absolutely wild.
Wow. Oh, British cops don't have guns. You just have to listen to them. Well, here you're going to listen. So apparently this is this person's take on the costume, and she won first place.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jesus Christ. She's coming. Ah! This is great. That's a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
And she won in the award. So there you go. So let's get this straight. The autistic girl said during another arrest, you look like my lesbian Nana, and then
Thank
also
you.
got arrested. It came back up in the news because of the same cop.
Thank you.
So
for
wait,
correcting
the autistic girl was actually arrested and said that?
Yeah, she was arrested because she said that.
Oh. Oh, so maybe the autistic girl was seeing somebody else get arrested because it says during another arrest. Okay. Let's see. The autistic daughter was comparing the police officer to her gay aunt. Oh, that is so sad. What the hell?
Yeah.
Wow. And I guess there was a pepper spray incident with her. So that's why she's doing that. That is so freaking sad. So this costume is funny. I'm sorry. It's funny.
Yeah. If I
It's
were
not
white, I
offensive.
would totally be lesbian Nana for Halloween. That's a great costume.
It is a great costume. I really I really don't understand how you could just, it's an autistic girl. They don't know. I mean, look how we treat cannoli. It's like you have to understand that they don't always know what they're saying.
Yeah,
Right?
amateur analyst is right. Free speech doesn't exist in the Commonwealth.
I don't even know. I mean, God, I can't even think about this because it's so sad that
Well, this is what really upset. Sorry, finish your thought. Finish your thought.
no, I don't have a thought. I'm actually
Okay.
confused. I don't know how to complete my thought at this point. Go ahead.
Well, this is why, I find it really, really irritating, and quite frankly, it's angering when people say that, oh, America has all this oppression and it does this to X, Y, and Z people. I'm just like, bro, okay, yeah, Commonwealth countries are considered first world and they have a lot of things that maybe other countries don't have. But I think any American that says that you feel oppressed in America doesn't know what it's like living in a fucking Commonwealth where you are having your rights systematically stripped away from you, and there are fewer and fewer things that you can do. Just again, everyone's waking up to it now in just the last month or two because of everything that's been going on in Canada, but it's been a pretty consistent breaking down of everything over, I would say, 20-30 years at best.
Right.
So
it's absolutely ridiculous. I was just reading it does make the autistic girl incident made me irrationally angry. It's the running for the worst story of the year, in my opinion.
mhm.
And I guess the pepper spray footage was an incident which took place last week where she was spraying everyone during another incident. So apparently she is still actively serving as a police officer, and she has all these
too many boxes. Why would they fire her?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Absolutely. No, the kid's not wrong. She does look like her gay aunt. You're absolutely right. But I guess that's having an opinion like that isn't a reason to get arrested, for sure. Autistic people are very blunt. They're based. Yeah, they are. They absolutely are. But I am oppressed. I'm constantly being looped into the alphabet mafia just because I'm gay. All right. See you later, Joker. Good to see you. Appreciate you. Have a wonderful day. No, I don't consider you in the alphabet mafia. Don't you worry.
I'm going to be honest, Josh. If it weren't for people making gay jokes about you, I would totally forget that you're gay because you don't come off as gay.
110%. When I first found out he was gay, I was like, you got to be fucking kidding me.
Hold
doesn't
on,
even.
Sassy, I tweeted you and Vex Henry Cavill's costume.
Uh-oh. Oh, yeah, he just did. Here, let me pull my Twitter up. Hold on.
When does this stream end?
Whenever you want. Oh, do you need to go? Hang on, kids. I'll share the screen. So right or left?
Both.
There you go. You heard it here, people. Oh, wait. So he's a lion. And then what is that?
Tigger from Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, I thought so. I thought that was Tigger. Okay. Well, everyone, Vex needs a moment. So speak of.
I don't need a moment, but I definitely do need to put a towel down. So
everyone, you've heard it first. Boobs and Henry Cavill. Yeah. Oh, yeah. There you go. Would you say march Nick Bosa in front of me and you'll know I'm gay?
Who is Nick Bosa?
I don't know. Here, I'll look him up. Hang on, Nick.
American football defensive. Oh, he's kind of cute. Okay.
Oh, the football. Here, I'll share with everyone. Here is what. There you go. I guess that's
Josh's type.
yeah, there's Josh's type. So anybody in the chat, if you know somebody who looks like this, send him Josh's way.
Matt, I can bouncy on Henry Cavill all day. So I get you there, man. I get you.
Oh God, titties and Henry, best stream ever. You're welcome. We aim to please.
Mhm.
Okay, well there you go. I better get rid of that, or all the dudes are going to leave the stream. And I think we have mostly dudes in the stream. Any hoodle. Let's see. What do we want to talk about next? Oh, do you want to do beer vagina yeast?
Sure. Beer. It's vagina yeast beer. You got the words.
I did. I put the words backwards. I like to do that. All right, everyone. If you'd like a new flavor of beer, first of all, I didn't even know who this person was. Vex, you do?
Yeah, she's a streamer.
I didn't even. Oh, does she stream with her boobies out?
Yeah, a lot actually. Yeah, her giant fake cans. So
Okay.
Amaranth is a very popular Twitch streamer / OnlyFans. Oh, I guess she went to Kick because Twitch is she finally got
Twitch
on
is lame.
Yeah. So she recently announced. So I dug into this because someone had made a comment when I tweeted about this. I was like, oh, let me go take a look. So she actually, I don't want to say sold, but gave her vaginal yeast to this Polish beer company several years ago to develop a beer from it. And only now are they just it's came into recent news because they're getting ready to release it soon. Apparently this company has done this with other female content creators though. So this isn't the first time it's ever been done. It's just, Amaranth is like the most kind of notable female streamer in the game. So of course it's going to generate a lot of news.
It smells and tastes like a father's resentment and regret. Absolutely. Yeah. Can I just preface this by saying, and I'm reading this for the first time as well, that she has had partnerships to sell everything from fart jars to her bathwater.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Yes, you should.
She makes.
Well, then this.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say this is perfect for Nos then.
Yeah, it is.
I know yeast is yeast, but come on. Anybody in the chat, any men in the chat, would you drink this? I guess it's a fetish. I mean, that's disgusting.
It is disgusting. Yeah. And I think Dexter 2 TO or Dexter 2, when they put this article out, they even included that the beer maker, they even went into detail about how they were separating it microbially to make sure that it was sanitary and wouldn't cause any issues. And hi, Andrew. So
it says here that the gynecologist collects a vaginal schmear from the models. These schmears are taken to a laboratory where bacteria are isolated, cleaned, then analyzed and multiplied. At the end of the process, the bacteria are used to produce the lactic acid that goes into yoni beer.
Hold on. Amateur Analyst is asking a real question here, though.
Where are we? Oh, sorry. Where did it go? Oh, here. I don't know, man. That's
I don't think I would.
No, that's making my tongue swell up a little bit in the back of my throat. Yeah.
No, but I think had to said it, and Cassie's also in the same respect. Yeah, I do respect that she knows what sells and she's made a living off of it, but she's done some pretty fucking horrendous things, and it's just disappointing that she's still being rewarded the way this woman makes $1.2 million off OnlyFans every month.
Now, does she do anything other? Does she do sexual things, or does she just do it says she has hot tub streams.
So on Kick and stuff like that, she does hot tub streams. I have no idea what she puts on OnlyFans. I have no interest in learning that.
So I thought Kick was more of a gaming site, but did she play games in the hot tub, or does she just sit in the hot tub and talk? Like, I don't
So
understand how these hot tub streams work.
Twitch and Kick, their Twitch originally, this is where it all started. Twitch was a game streaming thing, and then I want to say like 4 or 5 years ago, hot tub streams became a thing, and then it blew up into hot girls can just sit in a fucking bikini in a tub for 4 hours and make fuck you money. So a bunch of women started doing it, and then it basically took over the site. And a lot of the women that were doing these hot tub streams that were gaining more and more popularity, some of them were actually breaking some pretty serious like TOS rules, but they
Okay.
were skating by. But Twitch was still demonizing all these other smaller creators for barely anything. Like there was a girl that fucked on Twitch last year or the year before, only got a 7-day suspension and she was back on.
Oh,
Yeah, it's weird. So a lot of people were starting to get more vocal and criticizing Twitch over this because the site was no longer prioritizing gamers like it was originally set out to do. It was instead prioritizing these people, and this is where sites like Kick and Trovo were able to kind of come out because they're like, "Hey, we don't like." Sure, you can still do this there, but this isn't going to be something that basically runs a site. Like there is a point where if you just like loaded the Twitch homepage, you wouldn't get a bunch of recommended game streams. You just get a bunch of recommended hot tub streams to pop into.
gotcha.
And there's
Gotcha.
children. Like Twitch's primary audience is fucking children.
Oh,
So that made
okay,
it
makes
even
sense.
worse, right?
Phew.
Yeah. So yeah, but this woman honestly should not be yeah, women do get away with a lot on Twitch. It's really sad. But this woman should not still be being rewarded, and simps are just bro, like this. She's way better looking than I am, so I'm not even gonna fight on that point. But I'm just saying, like, she's just like she doesn't have a lot of curves, if that makes sense. Like, she's got a very stocky build, and then these fucking balloon implants.
Gotcha. Yeah, which
So,
I
like,
guess a lot of
there's
men like.
yeah, but there's just like there's nothing crazy about her, in my opinion. That's all. So
Kick marketed themselves as the alternative to Twitch as their unreasonable bannings and suspensions over the smallest things. Yeah. Yep. It is. It is a modern equivalent to Skinamax. It's true. It's absolutely true. And the stuff that app that actually sells on, it's all about sex and stuff. It's just weird. It's just weird. Like to think that if I sat in a hot tub with my cans, in a string bikini and just talked for an hour, how much money could you make? It's just like, I don't know.
we
I
can
couldn't
test
do
it
it.
out. You can make a
God.
Twitch account.
Whew, it's maddening. Like I go and I do an honest 9 to 5, bullshit work. I worked with an autistic fellow who gave all his money away to one of these thoughts. Aww.
There's a lot of stories like that. That's the even worse part is I think like COVID made this all a lot worse. Is like there's a lot of people that
Agreed, Matt.
oh, thank you. Oh, thank you guys. But there's a lot of people that already had like social anxiety and issues like that, and then they got locked
Yeah.
in for a year and they had nothing better to do. So this kind of stuff gets and it appeals to those kind of people where they can't go and just talk to a woman in real life. This is the closest they get. But there's a lot of stories like that where people have just given away savings for these e-streamers and stuff like that, even though they have boyfriends or husbands. And like there's one guy I remember, I think he drained like 20, it was like $20,000 or $40,000 worth of savings.
Bye, Roman.
Oh,
Yes.
bye, Roman. And then he went to go meet the fan that he like the streamer that he gave all that money to, and all she did was give him a side hug. That's it. Yeah. Yeah. And he still
It's
had to
getting
pay to
worse.
go see her.
It's getting worse than that now because I was watching Beardo and Jay. They do like it's called High Testosterone Thursdays, and they talk a lot about like stupid shit women do, but I totally agree with all of it. Or no, men too. They talk about men and women stuff, and there is with the generating AI models.
Sorry, Zach's finished already, Roman.
I know. I was gonna say, geez. Yes, high tea. I watch it every Thursday because it's interesting. Because, like I said, they do takes from both sides. But there was, they have all these AI generated models, and they have Instagram pages, TikTok pages. They have all these pages, and there was this one model in particular that you can pay money or buy them a coffee. and they will talk to you. And there was conversation like with this guy where he bought 40 coffees to talk to this woman. And he was like, oh, I'm having a bad day. And it AI generates a conversation saying it. So basically it's like that movie with Joaquin Phoenix.
Her?
Yes.
Her? Yeah.
Kind of like that, except, you know, yeah, like how did her work? He didn't generate what she said back to him. Did he?
I don't remember the movie well
Yeah, I
enough
don't
to
either.
answer
But
that.
it's very much like that, except it's all online and you read it instead of hearing a voice. But it's these AI generated women are making more money, of course, and there's probably a fat bald man sitting in his basement behind this AI generated hot chick making all of this fucking money just to have conversations. Oh, okay. Oh God, we better hurry up. The Little Platoon premieres in 30 minutes and everybody needs 15 hours for that video.
Oh, hold on. He's put timestamps though, so it looks like it's just over an hour.
Oh,
Just over an
okay,
hour, yeah.
fantastic. Good for, wow, congratulations.
But it's an hour for one episode.
Yeah, well, I was watched his last one. I put it on and I started it at noon and it was over just before I left work at 5. So, you know, listen, if you need a whole afternoon, I want Roman to start doing hot tub streams. Yeah, me too. Wouldn't that be nice? Let's not be prudes. The simp has been around forever. The mystical creature, Starbucks has it in its logo. She was in a tub, the mermaid as well. No, I get it. I understand that. And there's nothing against, I don't have anything against that whatever you have to do. It's just when it's AI stuff like that, it's just like, that's creepy. When you're giving your money and giving all of your attention and energy to something you definitely know isn't real. It's bad enough, like you said, with streamers or where you give them all their money and then you go meet them and they don't give you the time of day. But to, you know, give all of your money to an AI generated thing just so you can have some human interaction is really sad, don't you think?
Agreed. Especially in an age of there's so much free corn out there. Why are you paying for this? But at the same
Well,
time,
they want the talk. They want the interaction, the relationship, and that's the thing.
Yeah. But again, it's someone over the internet, so
I just don't know. I don't know. It's just really sad because that's the direction that we're going in, where people are just going to talk and look at AI generated. There's not going to be any use for human beings anymore either. Leon, he pimped out his teen daughter for those sweet record sales. Oh, wait, what is this? The music video to Sweet Emotion by Aerosmith ruined any ideas I had of talking to industries like that when I was so young. I don't remember that video. And then it said he pimped out his daughter. Who? Liv? Wait, so Aerosmith. Yeah, Aerosmith. Steven Tyler, right? Yeah, the lockdowns did make it so much worse. I agree, because there were people, I actually like, I don't know if you've seen it on the Whatever podcast, but there's a lot of people on their older women in their late 30s and 40s that maybe lost their job or had to make extra income, and they just started doing like soft core or just showing themselves in lingerie on OnlyFans and making a decent second income. And that did happen during COVID. So we still need humans. Who else is going to fix the oven door?
I like that reference.
I like the reference too, and I do get it. Thank you very much. It starts off with a dude calling a 1-900 number and talking dirty. At the end of the video, you see the girl on the other end is some fat, slovenly old woman who just has a sexy voice. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, exactly. So you have no idea who's at the other end of your AI conversation, but I'm pretty sure it's dudes. You're not going to have any sort of pretty woman doing that, because if they were a pretty woman, they would just put themselves out there and maybe unless they have severe social anxiety. But okay, go ahead. What are you laughing at?
No, sorry. I'm just like, I don't simp for flesh. I find it offensive. VTube babes for me. And then Steven sending thousands of bucks to Lofty.
Exactly. Oh God, I know there is. I know. I'm sure.
Do we want to hop into the next
Yeah,
topic?
I was gonna do. Did you want to do Snow White?
Yeah, let's do Snow White. I got some
All right.
thoughts about this dumb bitch, Rachel
Um,
Zegler.
which there's 3 here. Which one did you want to start with? The Hunger Games one or the Snow
Yeah,
White?
yeah. Just I honestly, you can ignore this middle link.
Oh, the middle one. Okay,
Yeah, let me just strike through that one. There we go.
strike it. Strike that. Reverse it. Okay, hold on. So, have you ever watched Hunger Games, Vex?
So I read the first book because I needed to develop a literary unit on it at work. So I read it over the summer, and man, that shit is fucking boring and stupid as fuck. Like, I honestly believe, and no offense, but also all the offense, you're missing half of your brain if you're deep into Hunger Games. Like, bro, it's basically a softcore ripoff of Battle Royale, which was far, far, far better. So I'm just convinced at this point that anyone who's into the Hunger Games IP is just low IQ. That's it.
I'm glad that you have knowledge on this because I guess I have a high IQ because I've never dove into this. I know nothing about Hunger Games. I just know that Jennifer Lawrence is in it, and that's what made her who she is, right? That's kind of like where she popped off.
Around the time, like, she got
Okay.
height of her career. Yes, height of her career.
Okay, there you go. But yeah, and so I don't know anything about Hunger Games, but apparently they are making they're making a prequel.
Yeah, so like all the books are the movie adaptations of like the main series are all done. So then they announced this, and from my understanding, even when this was announced, like diehard Hunger Games fans were even like, whatever, right?
Okay.
And then even still, people are just like, oh, whatever, it's another Hunger Games movie. And then because Rachel Zegler started, all those clips from pre-strike started coming out, then it kind of tanked a lot of the hope for this. But there's a clip that was recorded before the strike where she's saying, like, this is the first time a woman has been portrayed as like anti-establishment and actually, just play the clip, it's right there.
I was going to say
Yeah.
it was on here. Hi, Mrs. Martin Muses. Yeah, let me play this. Let's see. It says watch it on X. Maybe I should pull it up that way. It'd be easier. Yeah, this is all news to me because like I said, anytime I see anything with Hunger Games, I don't really pay attention because I know nothing about it. But when I see her dumb face.
I have some maybe like hot takes on Rachel Zegler after we watch this.
Oh, absolutely. Anything that you want. Anything you want. Okay, here we go.
Man, no one has seen Battle Royale. God, guys, go watch Battle Royale or read the manga Battle Royale. Like, it makes like The Maze Runner and Hunger Games look like a fucking Teletubbies special, man.
Hang on, I have to share a different screen.
This wig is starting to get itchy for me.
I don't blame you. I don't think I'd be able to do it. I know. That's why I had a wig that I was going to wear with my costume last night, and I couldn't bring myself to do it.
No, Andrew, not like the game mode.
Oh shit! Here, Zach says it. He says it rules. People.
Zach. Thank you.
Here you go.
There you go.
You got people.
The real ones. There you go.
He says Battle Royale is partially inspired by Stephen King's The Long Walk. Is that correct?
I have no idea.
Okay, well, take his word for it because Gord seems to be smart.
Yeah, he's got.
Here we go.
Right, so
the Hunger Games kind of started that era of like Divergent and Shadowhunters. Like Suzanne was the first to write this young woman who was anti-establishment, anti-government, and really standing up for what's right in a very unconventional way, without an air of sweetness or even like, there was nothing cordial about her either. She was very rough around the edges, and it was amazing to read that.
Why? Can I just start off by saying she has an extremely hateable face?
I think she's cute. I think people were just all jaded because
it's when she's talking. It's when she's talking and that shit's coming out of her mouth, I think, is what does it for me. But what is your hot take? Go right ahead.
Well, I mean, like, first let's address like the author of the Hunger Games is not the first woman to write a female character, going against establishment. What's her name? Oh my, Canadian author who wrote Margaret Atwood. There we go. Margaret Atwood is a female author that has written a ton of dystopian literature that has very anti-government, like mainstream society themes in it, right? So her statement in that sense is already off. Yeah, I know. Did you read the book, right?
Yeah.
I think Steven said that was it Steven said something earlier in the chat that she might
Oh,
be just like mirroring what Jennifer Lawrence had done when she was like promoting Hunger Games, because she had said the whole first woman thing. But Jennifer
right
Lawrence
here.
also said like other dumb things, like how Mother Nature is mad at us for Donald Trump being in office. So do you remember that when she said that? Yeah. So like I don't know if she's mirroring. I think like this is a mixture of things. She's only like 21, 22. Rachel Zegler.
I don't know her age, but I do think she's relatively young. I can look it up.
Yeah. So I think she's very young. She has some obvious talent because she was on Broadway. She can both sing, she can act, and I think she got hit with fame really quickly, and they put her with a publicist.
She's 22.
There we go, or a coach of some sort, and they're just like, this is what you need to be saying. But
Mm,
because she also is living in, like, she's growing up kind of during this era of like, we don't teach this in schools anymore, this is bad, this is offensive, yada yada yada, she's also equally absorbed a lot of that mentality, and it's why she's playing victim with all the backlash that she got. So
okay.
I don't think she's a full-blown idiot or anything like that. I just think she's an unfortunate product of the times and where mainstream Hollywood is at. And that's why we're having clips of her saying the shit that she's saying.
Yeah. Yeah. It makes sense too. And when you're so young and impressionable like that and you
Yeah.
just want to have a career, you tend to just do anything. She's
Fix her,
single.
please, Andrew. Fix her.
With Steven thinks she's not dumb. She knows exactly what she's doing. I agree. I think that it's also putting her out there, and whether you're hated or not, you're still going to get work because it brings people talking, and I don't know. What do you think about this prequel? Is she playing Jennifer Lawrence's character? Like, I don't understand the
Different
connection.
characters. So it takes place like 100 years, I think, before the mainline events of the Hunger Games.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's like the only thing that's shared is the world, but these are all new characters.
That doesn't seem like it's even necessary to make at this point, but I guess
they
they'll
were-
run with anything.
Yeah, most of them were box office successes, so I guess that's also why. Yeah, see, Teresa is right. Most actors say that's why. Like, I'm equal parts of like, I don't think it's all her, but I can understand if it is her just because of the times that we're living in and the
Right.
age that she's at.
Gotcha.
So it's like how there's all those stories of like kids that like started transitioning or thought that they were trans during lockdowns because they had nothing better to do and they were just on social media the whole time, and then out of lockdowns getting back into society and normal people, they're just like, oh, I was totally just conned by social media, I'm not trans at all, and they start detransitioning. Like
Exactly.
it's the same, because she came to fame literally, I think, right before lockdowns happened or right in the middle with that whole
Yeah.
what is it, that movie that they remade that she was in. I think Steven Spielberg did it or Scorsese did it. I can't remember which one it was. With
I
the
don't
singing
remember it.
and the sweet kids. Someone in chat will know.
Someone in chat. I can't think of it either.
But she came into fame during that time. So
Okay. Yes. Come catch these hands, she said.
hot take. I'm sorry.
No, it totally makes sense. It absolutely. I like everybody's different hot takes because
West Side Story. Thank you, chat. Thank you.
Oh, there you go. Okay. Oh, was she the main person in that?
I think she was one of the main characters in it. That was kind of like her launch into mainstream Hollywood.
Gotcha. Okay.
But yeah. So oh, go ahead.
Nope. Go right ahead.
I was gonna say, additionally to that, we got like a bunch of news about the Disney Snow White film that she's in. So it's been pushed back now a whole year to 2025. And they also screw the diverse dwarves. Now they're just CGIing these normal white dwarves. Which unfortunately, for how perverted my brain is, I immediately thought that this would make great fantasy gangbang corn for anyone out there with talent, because that's what it looks like. So that news came out. But if you guys remember, a couple weeks ago, Daily Wire announced that they were making a Snow White, and it was meant to be a more traditional take on, well, not a traditional, it was meant to be just a retelling of the traditional tale. But I'm going to be honest. I think I said this like back when it was announced, but I'm on the fence about this. I think Daily Wire is just as bad as CNN and Fox and all these news outlets that they already make fun of. I think how Ben Shapiro has been acting, not just since lockdown, but I think most recently when it comes to the Israel-Palestine conflict as well, really opened up a lot of people's eyes.
Yep.
But I doubt that this is just going to be a straight retelling of the tale. I really do think they're going to inject some of their own mentality in there. I know that Brett Cooper was already an actress, but I honestly don't I can't picture her as Snow White because it's someone who's, very classic beauty. And not to say that she isn't cute, but again, she just looks like a female Ben Shapiro. And I don't picture a Disney princess with that. So
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I'll watch it, but I'm just I have a lot of hesitation about their take because again, this is the product of one extreme, right?
Right.
So
yes, exactly. My hot take: the Daily Wire movies are kind of ass. Goodbye.
I think this is their first movie though, right? Because they've just done documentaries up until now.
No. They actually did. So when Gina Carano was fired, they put her in a movie. And it did quite well. And then there was another movie about some sort of school incident that they did, and that actually did okay. There was another movie Cannoli and I watched. They've done a handful of movies thus far.
Okay.
Yeah, the Gina Carano one. It was like something on the range, where she played like a widower of a cowboy and had to defend her family, and she kicked the shit out of a bunch of people. Cannoli watched it. I wasn't interested. I'm not really into westerns. Sorry. But Cannoli watched. I know. Listen, I don't know what to tell you.
Have you seen a man in a cowboy outfit?
It doesn't do it for me.
It's oh my god.
Maybe I haven't found the right man yet.
Cowboys?
Eject yourself. Okay.
Henry Cavill.
Okay, I'm telling you, I think it's just the right man. I mean, I would revisit Chris Pratt.
Someone with AI capabilities. Get an AI picture of Henry Cavill in a cowboy getup,
there you go,
manly cowboy getup, and then send it to us so Mrs. Cannoli can understand.
Yes, please. Yes, I mean, I'm not saying that I don't see it, but I don't know. I guess I don't watch them enough to be like, oh my god, that he was so hot in it, or I didn't realize, or I forgot that Chris Pratt was in Magnificent Seven. I'd have to watch that again. Maybe I would enjoy him as a cowboy.
He was a huge side character though, so you wouldn't get it.
There you go. Yeah. So I've got nothing. But I'll find something. Don't you worry. Okay. So anyway, we'll see how this movie goes. But yeah, they have done pretty well making their movies. I don't know financially what they've done or which one.
Andrew, I'm a cowboy.
Giddy up. Giddy up, Andrew. Yeah, they're mediocre. I mean, they're not terrible, but they also... Oh, wait, there was another one. Cannoli can't hear me. He's got his headphones on. I think he's playing Spider-Man. There was another movie that actually... Shit, I want to bring it up. It was a really good movie Cannoli and I watched. And it was... it got a lot of shit because it had a lot of religion in it. And her faith is what got her through. And... Okay, here we go. So Terror on the Prairie was the one that Gina Carano was in. There was one called Run, Hide, Fight. It was a weird, it had something to do with a situation at a school. I have not seen that one. This one was called Shut In. And it was a young mother who is barricaded inside a pantry by her violent ex-boyfriend. And she must use the ingenuine... I don't even know how to say that word. For fuck's sake.
Copy and paste it into the private chat.
Ingenuity. Okay, hold on.
Ingenuity.
Don't Jesus Christ me over there. I'm not good with words sometimes. At least I run my own show.
Listen, if just to push back against Cannoli pushing back against you,
Yes, please.
dude, I had to basically coach you to not be autistic with going through films on MMM.
Listen, we all have our downfalls, but that is correct. She did have to give him scrubbing
Pointers.
pointers. Yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
So yeah, Shut In was a really good movie because but it got a lot of shit because it had a really nice religious, not overly religious. But Cannoli and I, Vex, check your Discord. Engine new titties. Jesus Christ. We might
Hold
have
on.
something.
I gotta wait for Discord to load. Okay.
My friend who
Checking
is
my
watching the
Discord.
stream is saying the chat is worse than 4chan. Laugh my ass off. Our chats are always out of control. They really are. So anyway, that's
Oh!
why she did you get it? Asking
Can
each other.
Can I
Okay.
share my screen for a second? Hold on.
Sure. Yeah. I think you can. Do whatever you got. You should
Okay.
be able to.
Actually, Andrew just became
Yeah,
my best friend.
Nadia shared her screen when she was on our show.
Okay, can you see it?
Yep, I can. Here, can you add it? Here, add to stage. Wow, that was quick. I can't see the top one. His head's cut off.
Yeah, I can't see it either.
Okay.
Yeah, it's cut off for me as well, but
Okay, so I have to say, I think I enjoy the top right the best so far. Maybe because it's far enough away where it doesn't look
You
super
can-
AI.
and you can also see like the actual cowboy
Yeah,
getup.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. That's okay.
Thank you, Andrew. Thank you. I think
Oh,
your
before-
slight tomfoolery is on today, isn't it, Andrew?
Oh yeah, we'll promote. Yeah, if you let
Yeah.
us know in the chat if your show's on tonight, I'll promote it. Before the stream ends, can you say a kind few words about Tim and Irene who recently died? Well, we've spoken enough about Irene, but can you enlighten us on what happened with Tim? Did he not have a stream last night? Is he really dead? His Disney sources have not confirmed or denied, so I really don't know where to go with this. I'd like to talk about two more things here. Did you add the Millie Bobby Brown or was that me?
I added in in case
Okay,
you want to talk
perfect.
about it.
I want to talk about this really quick too, because this just fucking pissed me off. Oh, 8 p.m. Yep. We'll promote it. 8 p.m.
Whose channel is it on? Is it on Bag Faces or yours, Andrew?
Let us know.
Mm-hmm.
That's
actually one, like, I know that because I guess it's more of the timing, but that's like one of the few streams that I actually always have a chance to sit down and watch in full.
For sure. Yep.
And I like that they are. It's not always just like a group think on that show. Like they do push back against each other and have good conversation. I like the chat as well, so I definitely recommend Tomfoolery. So yeah, actually Andrew's channel, 8 p.m. Eastern. I think that's 5 p.m. Mountain Time.
If I have any mods in the chat, I don't know who I've given a wrench to. If you want to put the link for Andrew's channel in the chat, that would be great. I'd appreciate you. Okay, how true is this though? And do you have proof? Because we have proof Irene died on stream, but I'm going to need proof that Tim died as well. Oh, was that was his birthday? He died on his 21st birthday? How ironic. Oh, God. Bless his heart.
Pressing hard X for doubt on that 21 age, by the way.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Leon. I appreciate you. So here is Andrew's channel. You can find him in Bagface tonight. They have a chill stream. They just kind of hang out and they chat. They talk about some good stuff. Yeah, I'm thank you, Nos. I forgot I gave Nos a wrench. God, he's got a wrench everywhere. So this really annoys me here. So Michael B. Jordan is rumored to be Disney's frontrunner to play Hercules in the live action remake of the classic animated film. The news follows an insider revealing that Disney was hoping to cast a non-white actor in the role. One, enough with the reboots. I get it. I'm totally with you. And two, this is offensive. Okay, so if you're going to make Hercules black, then I want you to make Tiana from Princess and the Frog a fucking white woman from Wisconsin. Okay? Just do that for me. Fuck everything up and just start messing everything up. This is ridiculous. There's plenty of Go ahead.
I have a hot take on this. Okay.
Oh, tell me. I
have a
love your
take
hot
on this.
takes.
So I know that when they announced the Hercules live action, I think a year or two ago now, it was already kind of thrown in the mix that it was rumored that there would be more race and gender swaps for character because that's what.
Yeah, you can share it if you want.
Because that's what we caught on to the trend that Disney was going with, right?
Right.
But this is just a rumor. There's nothing substantial about this, and also just given the fact that Disney is starting to push back a lot of their release dates or redo things because they are starting to catch on to the fact that a lot of they're losing money now, right? I don't think this is true whatsoever. I really think that this
Okay.
is just people pulling at a rumor mill.
Oh,
And
sorry.
everyone, because there's nothing confirmed. It was like a Twitter post or something, or some Disney channel that makes predictions and stuff that put this out
okay.
there. So there's nothing substantial about this rumor, and everyone who's anyone that's on the opposite, the anti-culture, is just losing their head over this now when there's nothing substantial about it.
Good.
So
See, that's why we have Vex here to clear all this shit up, because the thing is, unfortunately too, the problem is that we get all hot and bothered really quick because we keep I have something for you. Just a moment.
hold on, I'm opening my Twitter though. Is it?
Oh, it's in your Twitter. You want
What?
to see it first on your end?
Okay, share it. If you got it ready.
Oh, I got it ready. Vex is gonna explode. Okay, I think cowboys are hot.
I don't think you guys how like men get boners in public and they gotta like put it in their waistband. That's me right now. Like I am so physically uncomfortable with how turned on I am by these images right now.
I'm more like I can't even believe that people can make this shit so quickly, and that I don't even understand. Like, I can't even make a fucking thumbnail. How the hell are these people? This is fascinating to me. Fascinating. What is this?
Oh my god. Like
these are very, very good. I'm very impressed.
I'm saving all of these.
Amateur analyst says that these are sponge worthy. And Nas, of course, says lady boners are an actual thing. Oh my goodness. Poor Vex. She's not gonna be able to make it through the day. Don't you have another stream?
I have another stream to go on today.
Oh, is it Mr. Brown?
I will be on Mr. Brown's later today, yes.
Oh, what time does it start? I don't want to go into his show.
Oh, no, you're good. You're good. It's at 6:30 Eastern, so we've got time.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, here you go. Whitey says clean up on aisle 5 Indian foods and goods. Fucking white bear. Oh my God. You are too much. Oh shit. Everybody give Vex a moment, please. Oh God, I'm just reading this Millie Bobby Brown thing. I'm gonna have to. Here, you guys, let's play something funny real quick while Vex is doing that, and then we'll talk about one more thing before we go. So Cannoli sent me these last night. They're pretty funny. It's just random white women going nuts on TikTok. Oh, wait. Why can't I? Oh, hold on. All right. So we're going to call this lady Pumpkin Spice Karen. Just a minute. Oh, this is it. It's titled White Moms When That First Sip of Pumpkin Spice Latte Hits. Here you go. Oh, should I get some music? No sound. There we go.
She really needs to dress up as Jack Skellington and do that because she's got the
I
perfect
know.
figure to do it.
Come on, stop over here. Geesh. I know. Absolutely. And that, okay, we heard you. There was one more Cannoli sent me. What was this one? He sent me these
I
last.
actually like pumpkin spice, but I'm not a white woman.
Yeah, I love pumpkin spice too. Oh, fuck the pumpkin spice. I know. Honestly, that wasn't bad. All right. Listen, everybody has their things. Oh, you guys, real quick. Here's a way if you guys want to make money on the side here. I don't know if you guys have. Oh, first of all, Vex sent me this thing last night or the other day where it shows this like warehouse. What country was that? China?
Oh, the influencer thing. I was probably.
I gotta
China.
find it.
Yeah.
Hold on. I have to find this real quick. It's better than this. So Vex sent me this video. It's in my Twitter, isn't it? Hang on. And it shows how all these influencers set up shop and none of them are doing it like out of their house. It's this whole warehouse of influencers. And here's the thing, you guys. I watch here it is. I watch TikTok quite often. I just like it. Okay. I'm sorry. It's one of my guilty pleasures. And Vex shared this with me. And ever since I saw this is 110% correct because every time I see one of these people now, I know it's not a room. And it always looked weird anyway, but they're all selling shit. And if you watch TikTok late at night, like especially on the weekends, the For You page is all this shit here. I'm going to bring this up real quick. And she's absolutely 110% correct. This is what they're doing. They sell shit like it's a flea market. Oh, I guess it's up already.
Nih teman-teman, ayo join sama kita. Terus sampai belakang sana.
I'll have to tell you, this one right here, I see all the time. I see them selling stuff with just one clothing rack in the back of them. This happens all the time. Hang on.
Ini juga jualan. Yang lagi jualan.
This, I see those all the time. They sell jewelry. They sell all this weird shit all the time. And that is exactly their backgrounds.
Ini ada yang jualan.
Look, he's not even at home playing video games. He's in some pod
PlayStation
somewhere.
ini. Ini ada lagi ngedance.
So this is 110% correct. Yep, I've seen that. I've fucking seen these people all the time, just like that. Yeah, it might be Vietnam, but it is. It's a fucked up. You want to show up and take over a stream?
Jangan sedih, masih ada.
So anyway,
Ini jualan juga.
it just goes to show you, like, that's a whole new take on sweatshops, in my opinion.
I know like everyone always already says like don't believe everything you see on the internet, but it's like people's judgment seems to be fucking clouded when it comes to things like TikTok and also war images, if we want to go off of recent stuff.
Exactly.
Don't fucking believe everything you see on the internet, guys. It's okay to have some skepticism about stuff as well for people that fucking throw you under the bus for questioning things.
Totally agree with you, says the person who got upset over the Michael B. Jordan thing. I mean, I'm such a hypocrite. I'm like, don't believe everything you read. Why is Michael B. Jordan going to be Hercules? Doesn't make any sense.
Honestly, if it ends up being true, then you know what? People come at me and say like, "Hey, you were wrong." That's fine. I'm happy to admit I was wrong. But again, it's all a rumor. So why am I going to get all worked up over a rumor that has no base to it?
Right, but at the same time, I think it's semi-believable because of the shit they pull in the past. So I can get where, like, right? Yeah, exactly. Yes, but
I don't believe all women. As a woman, I don't believe all women.
Me either.
I don't even believe me.
Well, most of us are full of shit anyway. But speaking of what people do on TikTok, real quick, Cannoli sent this to me last night, and this is really okay. So there's this new thing on TikTok now where you can, if they send you a gift, you have to act like the gift. Okay. So for instance, if you get a rose, you have to go, rose smell good. Rose smells good. And because they'll send you like 3 or 4 roses or like 99 cents.
I'm sorry. Cannoli informed you of this trend just yesterday?
Well, I knew about this trend. He sent me this video. He sent me this video. He was on Reddit and he sent me this video. And I've seen this where people will legitimately not say anything. They sit in front of their camera and they will react to all the gifts that you're getting. So I don't know if you've ever.
This is sentient deal. This is the NPC trend. We already were awake to this like 3-4 months ago.
What, this one?
Yeah.
No, I know. It's just crazy how like this one right here is the cringiest one I've seen yet.
Okay. All right, let's see.
I just didn't know. I just did. Yes, they are CGI'd for sure. Her boobs. Yeah, I don't know how much people know about this. So I was just kind of reiterating, but this one takes the cake. This one's so freaking lazy. Let me make sure the volume is up.
Melons, meow, meow, melons, a roast, thank you, melons.
So somebody is sending her melons and she's laying in a bed and she's just
keep
tickling
playing
her.
it. Keep playing it.
Yep, sure.
Melons.
Guys, I'm starting a TikTok.
Melons.
Yep.
Melons.
Yep. I'm reinstalling TikTok, guys. And I can guarantee you that my melons are not that saggy as well.
Yep. So there you go. So anybody can have a Twitter channel.
Melons.
So could you imagine just laying there?
I wonder why. God, save the baby. Save the baby.
Are we sure that's a
I like
woman?
melons so much.
No, I'm not sure. I think there's something else that shows another thing of it.
It's corn.
Yeah, see, Josh caught onto it too. I don't think that's a woman.
No, Cannoli says no too. He's saying no.
Got the whole world.
We obey.
Oh, yeah, that's a man. Oh,
Yeah.
that's 100% a man.
Yep.
That's the best I got. Was that Chad enough?
Was that Chad enough? Oh my God.
Melons.
Okay. Enough. Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
No, this
yeah.
is giving me ideas, though.
Yeah, I know. Between the foot Instagram, you can start a Twitter and really have a field day. I mean, she's spending a lot of money, you guys, to come to the United States. So any support you can throw at Vex would be really appreciated.
Thank you. It's true, though.
It is true. I mean, it's not, you guys, you don't have any idea what it's like trying to come to the States. It's fucking stupid.
Legally. Come to the States
legally. Sorry. All right. One more thing, and then we'll end for today. Because Vex's head is itchy and she wants to put her boobs back in the shirts where they belong. So let me share this real quick. Vex wanted to share this as well. This is the first I'm hearing of this. So apparently Millie Bobby Brown says she became a feminist after a psychic informed her that she was one. Do you want to elaborate on this, Vex? Did you read this article?
If I remember correctly. I gave you the article and I don't even remember.
That's okay. I can read right here. It says, in a recent interview with Glamour, hailing the Stranger Things star as one of the women of the year, Millie Bobby Brown admitted to identifying as a feminist after consulting with a psychic. Hollywood has been using Brown as a puppet for feminism since she was a minor, as a means to expand access to, okay, hold on, excuse me. That's a typo.
It's
to
a typo,
expand access to menstrual care and sex education for girls around the world. Brown addressed the United Nations at the age of 14. I did not know that. Okay. Brown says that it was a psychic who confirmed that she was a feminist while campaigning as a minor for things such as Advil and tampons to be fundamental rights for girls and women. How do I know I'm a feminist? The actress claimed to have Googled after being told she was a feminist. Okay. So guess what, guys? Go get a psychic reading. You too could be a feminist. Oh, bye, Nos. Thanks for not having a tummy ache today.
I have a similar take to the Zegler thing with Millie Bobby Brown. She's a product of the fucking times, man. I really do think that in contrast to Rachel Zegler, though, I really think that people were passing her around in Hollywood. I really do.
Oh, Okay.
It's just the whole Drake scenario kind of like put a it didn't settle well for me whatsoever. And given that she got very popular very quickly at a very young age, she matured in the public eye. She does look so much older than she actually is too, which is
I
even
agree.
scarier.
I
Um,
agree.
but I really think that there have been people passing her around in Hollywood. I really do.
Like in that regard?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow. It's
Just
very sad.
it's also just like, okay, so you're telling me someone that is generally like a figure that's generally associated with the occult and with Satanism and sacrifice and all that stuff told you that you were a feminist. Um, that's also just another. It feels like another red flag as well.
Yeah.
For all
No, for sure.
the occult symbolism that mainstream Hollywood is not so shy about throwing out there. Like, look at her. I think she's 19 or 20 now. She looks like she's fucking 40.
I know. I agree.
She looks
I
older
agree.
than I do.
Yeah. No, she does. She definitely does. I agree. Hey, Bagface,
Yeah,
good to see you.
she's gorgeous. I would too still, but I'm
Yeah,
just
for
saying,
sure.
man, like it's
Well, Josh did say the spirits told him he was gay. So, I mean, you have to listen, you know? That's just really sad. You're right. And they're so brainwashed in Hollywood, especially when they start so young. I mean, look how impressionable people are just looking at the internet and thinking you're right, that they're trans or this or that. And you have somebody who is so young that have all these adults around you telling you all these things. I absolutely agree with you. She's definitely going to have a lot of issues later in life. I wouldn't be surprised if we got a book from her.
I will put big money on that. Big money on that.
Yeah. One thing I didn't appreciate about her more recently that came out, her and the friggin' sheriff guy, Dave, what the fuck's his name? Oh my God. I can't remember the
guy.
The one that plays her dad. Anyway, they both said like they don't want to keep being known for Stranger Things. And it's like,
oh, David Arbor.
That's it. Thank you.
He's a commie, by the way.
He's what?
He's a commie, by the way. He's super
really?
into communist ideology. Yeah, he's a raging commie. If you just read any of the comments he's made during 2020 or 2021, yeah.
Okay. I did not know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, there you go. Whitey got it. The commie. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, I'm learning so much today on this stream. But she also made a comment too, like she doesn't really want to be like known or always with the Stranger Things thing. And it's like, can't you just be grateful for this opportunity that gave you like this new path? Because she really wasn't on the map until she did Stranger Things, correct?
Yeah, this is also just a bubble thing. Like they run in certain social circles, they're exposed to certain people, and it's just like this is part of their everyday life. So yeah, to most of us with any sane head, yeah, you seem really fucking ungrateful to be, it's like Daniel Craig with the Bond thing, right? Like it's in poor taste to be harping on the thing that gave you a career in the first place, but at the same time, if this is your life and this is what you basically dedicate every waking hour to, I can see why you might be upset that people only remember you for this when it wasn't your intent to just do that. So.
And I agree, amateur analyst. I would milk it for my entire career. I wouldn't care that was who people knew me from. I would be grateful for the opportunity.
Yeah.
So any hoodle. Well, that is it for today, kids. We're going to promote some stuff. What do we have coming up? Vex, you start. What do you have late? Oh, you're on Mr. Brown.
Yeah,
if anybody in the chat, mod in the chat, could you drop Mr. Brown's link in the chat? I would appreciate it.
Yes, I won't be in this getup. I'm going to go. My contacts are fucking bugging out because I don't wear contacts anymore. I will be on Mr. Brown's channel in about an hour, 6:30 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Mischief Mayhem Movie. We're wrapping up October with Poltergeist. I kind of feel like I started a Poltergeist trend because I reviewed it with Pop. I recommended it to Pops. Then we reviewed it.
Thank you, Leon.
then we decided to change it on MMM, and then I heard that I saw that Mr. Brown wants to review Poltergeist as well. So
Oh, there
yeah,
you go.
the 82, not that 2015 remake. So we're gonna be doing
No.
that tomorrow. I will be on Leon's channel tomorrow as well at 4 p.m. Eastern.
Leon, drop your
Tuesday-
channel too. Go ahead.
Tuesday's Halloween. I'll be on Jacob Ironside at 8 p.m. Eastern to discuss 1931's Dracula. And then after that, I'm going to be joining Horror Amarada on her 12-hour Halloween stream. And then on Wednesday, I will be on Zax's channel at 10 p.m. Eastern. Nadia will be there as well. We're discussing Mike Flanagan, who I think is pretty talentless. That's my hot take that I'm bringing to that circle. Then Friday, we have the female perspective here at 9 p.m. Eastern. New episodes of 8750 on Spotify as well. All of this is linked on my main YouTube channel because I put out a post every week. So you can find all the links for everything there. I got really deep on this last episode of 8750 actually. So if you guys want to know the origin of Vex a little bit, I would recommend that a listen. It'll be out tomorrow on Spotify Mondays.
I definitely she doesn't sleep. That's what we're trying to work on. We're trying to work on that. Yeah. She doesn't sleep. She also helps. She's the backbone of MMM. She helps Cannoli with a lot of stuff. She helps me with my thumbnails during the week. I run everything by her for my thumbnails before I post. She is a good friend to me and just helps me through everyday shit if I need her. Let's see, what else does she do? She does all of the thumbnails for MMM. She has her own shit. What else do you do?
I'm relearning thumbnails, by the way. So
she's relearning thumbnails, which thumbnails are just fucked, man. They're just it's a whole nother animal. Whole nother animal. That's why? Okay.
Had
yeah.
these since I was 11.
Oh my God. I'm so sorry.
I matured really early, unfortunately, but
it happens. It happens.
Yeah.
And then, like we were saying, Bagface and Andrew have their tomfoolery tonight at what time is it? 8 p.m. Eastern?
8 p.m. Eastern, yeah.
And that was Andrew's channel?
Yep.
Okay. And let's see what else. Vex did promote my thing as well. I will have the female perspective here next Friday, 6:05 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll be back next Sunday for another Sassy stream. Just enjoy the boobs because this is it. It's a one-time deal. Yes, Bagface is on MMM tomorrow as well. He's excited.
Well, I saw the MMM chat during the stream, actually, and apparently tits are on the table now for MMM. So you might see some man titty tomorrow.
Oh, man titty. Okay. I will get Cannoli. Oh, he can maybe wear this bustier thing I'm wearing tomorrow.
Well, I just want Whitey to reenact part of the Buffalo Bill scene in Silence of the Lambs. That's all I want Whitey to do.
Okay. You know what, you guys? So listen, thank you, Mando. I'm so glad you were able to catch it today. I don't know. So wait a minute. Are there costumes on MMM tomorrow night?
That's a good question. Are we? I will come in costume again. It won't be this, but I will come in costume again tomorrow.
Cannoli? Costumes tomorrow? I don't know, maybe. All right, you guys can converse later. I'd review me. All right, you guys. Well, I appreciate everybody today. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. It was so much fun, Vex. You were awesome to hang out with. And
I always have fun here. I love you, girl. I love
you too. It's fun. I like sometimes doing solo. It's boring because like I like to chat with other people. Oh, and everybody, yes, you should come as a cowboy tomorrow. Please, wait, is Andrew on?
I don't know. Hold on, I got to double check the guests.
No, Cannoli said no, but you can come as a cowboy. Thank you, Amateur. I appreciate you. Leon, we appreciate you. Jacob, everybody in the chat, you guys were awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to go ahead and play us out, and you guys have a fantastic week. And as all, stay sassy, kids. See you later.